Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Miss Fin Show. I am your host, Miss Fins. Welcome, 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 guys. Thank you so much for coming through. Much appreciated. Hit that like button on your way in. Hit that like button on your way in, guys. Let everybody else know we are live. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hit that like button. Oh, how's everybody doing in a very beautiful Monday morning? We're alive. We're here. That's all that matters. You know, nothing else matters except life itself. Us being good, having an opportunity to, to really enjoy these games because we love. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to keep it together. It's a bummer, but we're here. Uh, we love our team, and nothing gonna stop us. uh, for rooting for our team because we Mm. God. This one hurt. This one hurt. Mm. Oh, this one hurt. This one hurt. Disclaimer. By the end of today's show, I will be a delusional Dolphins fan, so do not worry. Stay tuned. That will be coming. Okay. Um. mm. What up, chat? What up, everybody? Welcome, guys. Hey, Aquavision, welcome. Timothy, welcome. Dolphinier, welcome. Lance, welcome. Rock City XTM, good morning to you. Welcome, welcome. Context, welcome. Dolphin State of Mind, one of our awesome members. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for supporting. Thank you, Finsanity. Good morning, girl. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Nay, nay. Good morning, all. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Oh, look who decided to show up, Mister. I'm on a work trip. Okay, here he is. What up, Michael K? One of our awesome members took a day off from going into the woods just to listen to a 2 to 6 fan base make excuses. Hey, listen. Oh, you're gonna hear him. I've already heard him, and I'm like, uh. But again, ladies and gentlemen, do not worry, do not fret. I will be a delusional Dolphins fan at the end of this show today, so don't worry, it's coming. Um, what's up? Another awesome member here. Rival game, y'all gave your best, and it was a battle. Yep, yep, yep. You're right. It was a battle. What's up, AB? Welcome. Ooh. Oh man. The offense in the mind says sell, sell, sell. Time to start prepping for the future of this franchise. Cam Ward, let's go. Hey man, for real. Seriously. We've got look at this. Look at this. Who is this? We've got a newcomer. I haven't seen you before. What's up, Daddy B? Welcome. Bills fans here. Sure, the L sucks, but you guys should feel good. Tua looked fantastic. Simply put, he is the only reason you guys were in that game. I get it. A-Chan did his thing, but Tua found him. Hey, I can't deny it. It was great. What's up, Ivory? Welcome, welcome. Say to and we're back. What was I say? What's up, Ivy? Say hi to Ava for me. Mean Green, welcome. Good morning, Lil V, welcome. Play the Seth Rollins song. Burn it down. That's funny. Dolphins couldn't even win with the help of officiating. Sad, isn't it? What's up, Green Rat? Welcome, welcome. Got to do my morning cardio. Otherwise, they will drive you insane. True. What's up, Matt Travel Chief? Welcome. Nobody wants to be here or wants to hear from Michael K. Manjiro Seno, welcome. The Bill sadly own us. Man, I know. It's upsetting. It really is. But you know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Yet another dud fin sweep. Actually, it is getting old, but it's still enjoyable. Oh, gosh. I'm a Chiefs fan. We own the Bills. Well, thank you, Matt Travel. We appreciate that. This is my real take on Dolphins. Fire Chris Greer and hire a new GM and let her decide to keep McDaniel and choose which players to evaluate their team, says Little B. Welcome. Not a bad take. Not a bad take. This is back to back weeks. Where's this defense? Never mind. Hey, Cincinnati, I get it. I get it, you know? Good morning, beautiful people, says Cat for Live. What's up, F Money? What would you do if you were the GM as fans? Ooh, I like that. I'm gonna save that one for later. Because I will be answering that question, but I figure why not? Good teams find a way to win, bad teams find a way to lose, says Nene. I get it. Travel Chief now is 4-3 owning. Ooh. Sean, I was thinking the same thing. Hey, Cap. Finn Saturday, Nay, and Tim. Oh, man. Back to back weeks. Two of fumbles cost us points. Hey, Mike. Good luck hunting. Oh, the story of my life, guys. I need y'all to hit that like button, guys. If you haven't done so already, please hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we are 60 people away, just 60 from getting our first miniature goal 1,500. Guys, can't do it without you. I need you. I need you. Like the Dolphins need a win. I need you. So please hit that like button, guys. Okay, always as always. Let's go ahead and remember. Let's keep it clean, guys. Distinct PBS kids, we're family friendly. That does not mean you can debate. Please debate your little hearts out. Just be kind to each other. I don't mind you guys debating. Just go after the person's comments, not the person themselves. You know, the point of view, yes. The person, no. Okay. And also to join the Misfits family, become a member. It's a great way for you to support the channel. You can catch Misfits Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern. And like I always say, we win together, we lose together. Dolphins for life. Listen, are we really? Oh, in case you guys wanted to go ahead and support Miss Fins as well, I do have a therapy fund. So if you guys want to donate to the Miss Fins therapy fund, please feel free. I appreciate it. If you guys want anything specific answered and you want to highlight it, feel free to go ahead and donate, and I will be more than happy to go ahead and take care of that for you guys. Okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. Oh, and one last thing before I go, guys, you can still go ahead and get your Miss. I'm gonna lower this puppy. You get your Miss Fans merch real quick. Yes, go get it. Go get your Misfits shirt. You can email me, DM me on Instagram and Twitter, or email me your size and how many you want. It's $25. It's going to a great cause. It's our fundraiser for Dolphins Cancer Challenge. So that way we can raise funds to eradicate cancer once and for all. So thank you guys for helping out. Much appreciated. Also, too, shout out to Lisa Siegel, our fan of the year. I really appreciate you guys so much for voting for her. She's awesome, and I'm so glad that she actually got to win fan of the year. So it's pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see here. Then again, a Chiefs fan being in Missouri right now, I can understand the comments. It seems to run the statewide. What's up, Adam S? One of our awesome members. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Appreciate it. 60-0 shake. Mm. Neither side of the boat want to show up together. Man, I'm telling you, it's rough. Tua underthrowing again, fumble the ball. This is part of the reason too. Hey, they're not going to. They're not gonna. People aren't gonna speak about the entire game. I have points and all sides. Things that we did good, things that we didn't. We're gonna go over like we always do the game itself and how we're doing and stuff like that. And just really wanted to win. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Oh, this is not a great story. I don't make the rules. Says Cap for life. Oh, Michael K says Sean Allen looked horrible on that last drive. Miss Fins, where's my Miss Fins shirt since we beat you? Donate $25. Well, 30 because I gotta ship it to you. So, and then I'll go ahead and ship it to you. It's a fundraiser, homie. And no, I'm not giving you my shirt just cause. Shoot. Miss Fins, are you dropping the link today? I don't know if I can today. I gotta see. I might have some time, but to be honest with you, none of you guys are gonna come up anyway. So, what's the point? Like my schedule changed. I told you guys this. My schedule changed like a month and a half ago, so I'm able to go ahead and I start later, so I'm able to go ahead and be here a little bit longer. But you guys don't ever want to come up, so why? Not the entire drive. He completed some key passes, forced Chop to jump, and threw a perfect ball to Keon, which led to a flag. And the drive before, he drove down and took the lead. We didn't even have that drive we lose. Yeah. What's up, Chef Jew? Welcome. Absolutely, Alan showed up. Nobody else did anything. Yep, it happens. It happens. Okay, hooked up Joe. Welcome, welcome. How you doing, sir? How you doing? Okay, let me get out of here. And in case you guys are wondering why am I highlighting Michael K and Red Riding Bills, they're both members. And that's a special perk of being one of the members. Your comments gets highlighted first. Almost Victory Monday. If we were playing hand grenades, we'd be golden. I can't. What's up, Dad Dean? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go ahead and pull this up. Gotta rip off the band-aid, guys. Gotta rip off the band-aid. Ah, man. You know, I almost want to do it, but then I'm like, okay, before I pull up the numbers, give me 2 minutes, guys. Let me go ahead. Let me give you, without any numbers or anything like that, let me give you just as a first thought of the game. And just going back thinking of the game, my first thoughts is, man, this was probably the best game I've seen to a play. So I'm kind of glad that I got the opportunity to see that. Right? Um One thing I will say though, this wasn't the only game in which I would say I was as disappointed as I was. in the entire team. I've seen this happen multiple times. Guys, hit that like button. We got 50 of you guys in the building, guys, and only 17 likes. Please hit that like button, guys. It's the only way that we can continue to grow and we continue to make it happen. So go ahead. Let's go ahead and get the likes up, guys. Let's get to at least 30 likes right now. Everybody hit the like button. If you're in the chat, exit out real quick, hit the like button and come right back. Okay? Let's go ahead and do it, guys. Let's go ahead and do it. My initial thoughts, I like the way the offense ran. There were some good sprinkle plays that I saw that the team did that I liked. So I see McDaniels switching it up against. This is a divisional game, so it's going to be tough no matter what you do. I appreciate it. What I saw from the offense, this is probably the best game I've seen the offense play in the last 4 years. And the reason why I say that is because this was an actually playoff contender. This is an AFC East contender, a playoff contender, a AFC championship contending team with a top 5 quarterback. Finally, we didn't lower ourselves to our competition. We rose up to the challenge. And I like that. Finally, I saw the offense do that, which before I didn't. What's up, Devon? Welcome. Devon Curry, probably the first time I've seen you here. Thank you so much for coming through. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. J Biz, I see you. Welcome, welcome. The team played hard, keep it real. Folks thought they was gonna get blown out. Oh, absolutely. I was one of them. Did you hold breath on that fourth run by Tua? Probably. I'm not even gonna lie. I probably did. And I have my points here, and this is why I wanted to go over this before I get to the number, because we give you all the numbers, we give you all the stats and all that good stuff. But when it comes to this particular game, I told you guys two things. I had the Bills winning this game. No need to me. You guys were here on Friday. I said it on Wednesday night as well. I had the Bills winning this game already. I prepared myself for this loss. But I also told you last Monday when I was so pissed that we lost to the Cardinals, and I said, you know what? I don't even put it past the flipping Dolphins to do such Dolphin things and go out there and beat the Bills where we have no business in beating. And then losing 3 straight. I literally said that. Please feel free to go and check him, because I know I did. No business in beating the Bills. And I said, man, I don't even put it past the Dolphins doing that. This was the best overall game since midseason last year when it came to execution and play calling. Yes, absolutely. This was the best offensive game because it was against an actual contender. And shout out to the offense for stepping up. I know you guys hear me all the time, and Miss Phins is always crapping on the offense. It's warranted. They haven't showed up. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? This was the coaching was great in this one. The play calling, the player execution on offense was there too. It killed us, man. I'm not gonna lie. That Mostert fumble killed us. That could have been easily 3 points, that we could have had, or even a touchdown with the way we were playing. Shoot, that was gonna be a touchdown in my opinion. Possibly could have been the differential factor in us winning this game. It was a good game. I'm not, as far as the offense is concerned. And so you guys don't even, because I know y'all don't believe me when I say this. But I wrote it before the last drive of the Miami Dolphins, and I said, this is the best game I've seen Tua Tagovailoa play, regardless of the outcome. Because again, I was ready to lose. I was like, but then I was like, maybe they got it. Maybe they got it now. Maybe are we? You know what I mean? And I'm like, okay, we can get this one. I was cautiously optimistic. Guys, we need 20 more likes, guys. Come on, man. We got 50 of y'all in here. We're at 21 likes. Hit that like button for me right now so we can continue this awesomeness. Go ahead and hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Please help us out here. Help us out. Thank you so much. You can exit out of the a chat real quick. 2 seconds. Poof. Come right in. Hit that like button. Thank you. But guys, the offense played well. Tua was dicing. Tua was doing his job. Tua did his job. It feels good to say that. This offense put up 27 points. It feels good to say that. It feels good to say that. This is what I'm talking about. This is what 27 points is to me the minimum requirement that you should expect off of a $500 million offense. Minimum. But when you're going up against a I can't say a Super Bowl contending team because they're not. But an AFC championship contending team, divisional contending team, you know what I mean? Then yeah, playoff contending team. Absolutely. That's what the Bills are. They're not a Super Bowl contending team. Don't let people lie to you. Mm-mm. Oh no. No, no, no. No, no, no. Oh. Bills are not a Super Bowl contending team. They're a playoff. They are divisional. Even an AFC championship contending team. But they're not a Super Bowl contending team. So this whole every playoff team is a contender. No, it's not. No, it's not. That's why you have wild cards. No. The Dolphins aren't even a playoff contending team this year. No, we're not a playoff contending team. You're right. But this is the best I've seen this offense play since the middle of last year. And I can't even. And what makes it even more is you had this offense do it versus an actually good team. This wasn't the Carolina Panthers. This wasn't the Denver Broncos. This wasn't the I don't know, the Patriots. This wasn't none of those teams. No. This wasn't the Saints, who are currently 2-7. It wasn't Jacksonville. What's up, Lulu? Is in the building. I haven't even slept. I'm sick. This team is just. Well, let me tell you something. Guess what? This offense actually did their job, which is what I was expecting. The Giants won the Super Bowl as a wild card team. I know in 2007. I just had reminiscences. I guess technically the Giants will be the exception to that. Because from my understanding, they're the lowest seeded team to ever make the Super Bowl and actually win it. If I'm not mistaken. Okay? So I guess it could happen. But for the most part, no. Generally speaking, no. Your wildcard team, eh. But listen, this is the best I've seen this offense do it. Was it enough, though? And the answer is super clear. It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. which hurts me so much to say. It hurts so much today because this offense did so good. Tua Tagovailoa did so good. I couldn't even. I mean, don't get me wrong. He didn't play a perfect game. Tua did not play a perfect game. There were still a couple plays to be made. He still fumbled in back-to-back weeks. But this wasn't, which is why I wrote it when I wrote it. I said before the last drive, before the game was over, I think it was like what was in the fourth quarter? It's like 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Before our last drive. And I said, regardless of the outcome of this game, this is the best game I've seen Tua Tagovailoa play. Honestly, his entire career, ever. Definitely this year, but ever. I mean, I haven't seen him play. Forget the level of efficiency. He went back to basics. He went back to 2020, 2021 Tua Tagovailoa. Thinking and ducking. Okay. What up, Ron P? What up, Joe Rich? One of our awesome members. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It just wasn't enough, ladies and gentlemen. And this is the problem when you have this kind of quarterback. It's just it'll never be enough, unfortunately. Now let me go into again. I have all the numbers pulled up. I know you guys are ready for me to show you. I'm gonna show you this, but I gotta get this off my chest first, and then I'm gonna open it up for you guys, ladies and gentlemen. I was very disappointed with this defense. I was. I was very disappointed with this defense, and you know me, I'm a defensive girl. I don't ever put things on the defense because I think that's 1000% unfair. JB says Weaver made no adjustments with the D. I wouldn't say that. But this definitely wasn't the best defensive game we've had in a second half. It wasn't, which is a bummer because we've been playing so good as a defense. And the average we had so far this year for the defense to allow is 22 points. That was the average. Now that obviously has gone up probably to like 23 or 24 points. But they weren't able to stop when we needed them. They couldn't get off the field. This goes into one of those players. I know a lot of people are saying, get Poyer out of here. He's sold. He's not. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, that was funny. Guys, hit that like button. Hit that like button for me. It was funny seeing people get so upset about Poyer, man. I'm not gonna lie, I was pissed too. Like that wasn't it. That wasn't the play, Poyer. That was not the play. He should have backed off and done it. But one thing, see, what I haven't heard anybody talk about. Oh, everybody's blaming. This game was lost on the defense. The defense lost us this game. The defense wasn't able to make a stop when we needed to. That is true. 1000%. I can't deny that. And anybody that does, beware. 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 Okay? Anybody that tells you that you can't blame the defense completely, or anybody that tells you that this game was lost on the defense, beware. And anybody that tells you this wasn't lost on the defense, beware. Because it was sprinkled still on both offense and defense where this loss came from. Miss Phins, Kentucky had a big game. I'm glad to hear that, man. Dolphins center mind says Moster's fumble. Yeah, people keep forgetting that. The defense has played bums this season. Let's keep the same energy when they have played good QB. They have looked like trash. I'm so glad you said that, Lewis. I'm so glad. Because now I'm gonna remind everybody of what our head coach said. So nobody should be surprised. But before I do, guys, oh, look at me. I feel so legitimate. Yay, I got my stickers, people. Look at this. That's my little me. You see, this is my little me. Ah. So if you come to the games, you're going to get a chance to get my little sticker. You can put it in your bottles and stuff. I'm so excited. Yeah, guys, I gotta give you a little something. Hold on, I can't. There you go. Boom. Let's go, Miss Phins. Ah, I needed to. It's just I'm so excited. Ah, they finally came. So I'm happy. Anywho, but listen, guess what? Mike McDaniel told you, ladies and gentlemen, this defense was going to take a step back because our focus, our money, and our attention is going to go to this offense. Am I right or am I not right? Am I right or am I not right? Please go out there. Cap. What? Do not make me have to go look that up. Because Mike McDaniel told you that this defense was going to take a step back. What do you expect? What do you expect? Hello? The head coach told you this. He told you that very first press conference. Feel free to go look it back. He told you every single year. And Mike McDaniel hasn't been able to keep a DC to save its life. Sounds like somebody else signed up, but hey, whatever. I know nothing, right? Ladies and gentlemen, he told you this defense was going to take a step back. Why are we shocked that the defense can't stop anybody? Oh, they play like trash. They play like trash because they've only played bums. They've only played bums all year. And they play like trash going up against good teams. Isn't that what we were told was going to happen? We've been bracing for this, ladies and gentlemen. Be mad all you want. But hit that like button. Hit that like button. What you mean? Don't chill. Don't chill. Insanity. Bring it. That's what we're here for, right? What do you expect? They didn't drop $500 million in the defense. Please show me the money. Show me the money. So that's why I'm like, I don't expect much from my defense. This will always be a defensive-led team, in my opinion. Always. This is an offensive league. Yes, it is. Delusional Patriots fan. Thank you. Thank you. This is an offensive league. It makes sense. It makes sense that our focus is on the offense, ladies and gentlemen. That our resources, our money, all of that. Guess put on the offense. This is an offensive league now. All the rules, everything has been tailored to change to it. He told that 2 years ago. That doesn't apply now. We put money into the defense, so that defense taking a step back explanation is null and void 2 years later. What are we talking about? He did tell us that 2 years ago. What money are you referring to? What money in the defense are you referring to? What? Cool. Calais Campbell? That's the money you're referring to? Is that what we're talking about? We're really talking about Calais Campbell. That's the money you saying we put in this team in this defense. I don't know. What are we talking about? Somebody tell me where the investment has been put towards this team. In this defense, in the defense. Somebody can get me that. I know somebody can. Thank you, Von Joe. What's up? I see you, man. It's a good man. It's a good point. You always have all the smoke for the offense, but you start with excuses to the defense. First of all, true. I do always have the smoke because the offense. Are we not? Do you guys not? You guys are even telling me this is an offensive led. This is an offensive led league. Okay, we put all our money in the offense. Yeah, they're gonna get all the smoke. That's where we've put all the money to. All the time, all the time, Mac Janice, Mac this, Mac that. And I say this every time. And the funny part is, everything that I'm saying about the defense and whatever, I share every week, guys. I say it every week. It's not an excuse. It's an observation. Don't chill though. Don't chill. Don't chill. Don't chill. We don't gotta chill. Guys, we don't gotta chill. Do you know in this last what? Do you know how many defensive players, even in the last two drafts we've drafted? In the last two, it's comparable to the offense. Same amount between offense and defense. Draft picks. How many have actually hit? Not that many. This fan base has been handing out free passes to the defense all year, but they don't put no emphasis on this defense though. They play like trash, and when they step up into a game. They never get any of the what do you call it? They always get the blame. Always. Look who shows up when Tua has a decent game. You know they're always gonna show up when Tua has a decent game. But this has to be the best game I've seen Tua play in 2 years. Minimum. Tony, what's up, Tony? I already said Calais Campbell. Who else in the defense that we really put anything behind? Like who? Ogba? Jordan Brooks? That's it? Jordan Poyer. You're right. Jalen Ramsey. So Jalen Ramsey, who's got a contract. Calais Campbell also has a contract. Zach Sealer has a contract. 3 players. And that's it. That's what we got. Oh, Bradley Chubb, who we're gonna miss all year. Okay. Who we paid on offense? Oh, thank you so much for asking, bro. Tua Tagovailoa, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, OBJ, Jonnu Smith, Teron Armstead, Robert Jones, Aaron Brewer. We haven't paid Liam yet. Oh, we paid Austin Jackson. That's 9 guys that I can think of right at the top of my head. There's 9 players. I'm sure I can find another one that we've actually paid a contract. And by paying a contract, I'm talking about Two, 3 year, 4 year contracts too. That's just nine right there versus the three I mentioned on the defense. So, like, we did not pay Robert Jones. Okay, my bad. I apologize. I might have gotten him confused with someone else. You're right. You're right. Hey, that's it. No worries. No worries. No worries. Oh, Raheem Mostert. Did I say Mostert already or no? No worries. No worries. Uh, this is what. This is what. At the end of the day, again, I'm just giving you my from seeing the game to now. Unfortunately, our defense let us down in this game. There's no other way of putting it. I started out with that. I also gave all the praise I could to the offense. There's still opportunities out there, and if we hadn't fumbled at the beginning of the game either, or at the end, we might have had more opportunities to score. But we're gonna absolutely ignore those things, obviously. Um, the Goda. You gotta keep it clean. Um, because certain things that will get removed. So just keep it clean. You can continue to debate. Just be careful of the words you choose. That's all. But ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what other way of saying it except at the end of the day, we didn't have what we needed from our defense. I wasn't expecting too much from my defense. I thought this was gonna be a blowout. I put 35-10 Bills win. 35-10 Bills win. The Goda. Uh, yeah, exactly. You did it twice already. So hit that like button, guys. Hit the like button. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Just keep it clean. You keep debating. Just keep it clean. That's all I'm asking. Thank you. Ah, see ya. Ooh, wow. Okay. So, but you know what? At the end of the day, guys, we have to understand where people are they're gonna um grasp at straws. You know what I mean? Any little bit to show that the offense did her thing. And guess what? This is the best offensive game. I mean, again, and I said this on purpose. This was the best offensive game I've seen Tua Tonga Vailoa play in the last 2 years. At least the last 2 years, if not three. This was the best game because it was against somebody that was an actual good contender. I can't deny that. I literally put it at timestamp. Thank you. I stamped it on purpose. So that way you guys wouldn't think I'm being bad. It was a good game, good efficient game. That's what you need out of your QB. You know what I mean? I just saw a video earlier this morning that said Tua is a good quarterback. He is a good quarterback. I think he played really good yesterday, actually. He played really good yesterday. That's what you need out of your starting quarterback. It's not in day, ladies and gentlemen. And we talked about this last week. Clearly, this is set up 1000% for Tua Tagovailoa to be the one that runs this game. It is. Not wrong about that. I'm gonna talk about the. I'm gonna talk about him in super detail tomorrow because it is to a Tuesday. But because tomorrow I'm also gonna be doing a I'm gonna be doing a show based on the trade deadline. I'm gonna give you some of Tua's info now, ladies and gentlemen. You couldn't have asked him to play better, and that's what we were expecting. He still needs to clean up because him fumbling doesn't work. But overall, he took what the defense gave him. He was able to push the ball down the field. The play calling was absolutely much better, but the player execution was actually better, ladies and gentlemen, on offense. Except that fumble by Tua at the beginning and that fumble by Mostert at the end. We clean those two things up. This could have gone completely different. Those pre what do you call it? Pre-snap penalties. Clean those up, which I think they did much better this game. Would absolutely help. But at the end of the day, although people don't want to hear it, how I'm always crucifying the offense did much better. It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. But at least they showed you that they can compete because this was a divisional and conference game. And again, although everybody, you're going to see it everywhere. I've already seen it everywhere. This game was on the defense. I had to write this down because if not, I would have forgotten. We also had an opportunity because I get it out. A massively underthrown pass to Tyreek, which was caught. Thank God it was caught. But if it would have been in stride, even the commentators told you, ladies and gentlemen, that could have been that's a touchdown right there. That was a touchdown right there opportunity we didn't get because that ball was underthrown. Anybody that tries to tell you it wasn't, it was. But there was something that you guys I haven't seen anybody say. There was a sack that Tua took that was the best thing he could have done in that moment, just like Tyler Huntley did in his last game. Tua Tagovailoa showed me something that I hadn't seen him do before. I saw him surveying the field, and he took that fumble, and it was the best play he could have done. Now, some people are going to say he could have thrown the ball away. No, because we've shown those get intercepted too. So I am still seeing some progression from by Tua. But I really like it, although it was a sack. Sorry, it was a sack. It was a good sack that Tua took. There are going to be times where there's nobody open and your O line, is not able to contain. Guess what? He did the right thing. That was the right play. That was the right play for him to take that sack. The defense definitely was a major reason why we lost this game. No doubt about it. I actually, and usually I tell you, I say this game was 60% on the defense while we lost, 40% on the offense. I almost feel like more like 55% on the defense, 45% on the offense. why we lost this game. It was a major reason why. It wasn't the reason why we lost this game, though. And you can be mad all you want. It wasn't the reason why we lost this game. So I'm gonna ask you guys. I probably should have put this earlier, but I'm gonna put it in now. Main reason why we lost this game. Uh, there's no way, Miss Phins. Why would you? Because I can. There you go. Show me the main reason. Guys, we need 10 more likes. Hit that like button. I see you guys in the back. I appreciate y'all in the back. Thank you so much, guys. Give me 1 second. Let me share my screen real quick. And then I'm gonna come to y'all. And the link has been put down. And of course, not surprised you don't see certain people, in it. Let's go ahead and start this puppy out. Bad 61-yard field goal gives Allen and Bills a thrilling 30-27 win over Tagovailoa and the Dolphins. Tyler Bass tuned out the doubts, the ongoing questions about his consistency, and the most recent challenge to his job, ladies and gentlemen. He absolutely did. I said it. He earned that win. He earned that win. He absolutely earned that win. First quarter, both teams get a field goal. Second quarter, Dolphins get a touchdown. Bills get 3 points, making it 10-6. And then after that, hold up. So you got a quarter. The Dolphins score 14 points in the fourth. Bills score 14 points in the third. Dolphins scored 3 points in the third. Bills scored 10. So in that second half, disruptancy, but we're not gonna call that out because why would we, right? Never mind. Tua Tagovailoa, 25 of 28, 231 yards, 2 touchdowns. Josh Allen, 25 of 39, 235 yards, 3 touchdowns and an interception. You had Devon Achane, 12 carries, 63 yards, 1 touchdown. And you also had James Cook, 10 carries, 44 yards. And as a receiving end, you had Tyreek with 4 receptions, 80 yards, and Davis, 2 receptions, 70 yards, and a touchdown. Miami had opportunities to win this game. We didn't take advantage of it. It's no point. As far as the team stats are concerned, ladies and gentlemen, 273 yards, total yards for the Dolphins, 320, blah, blah. 373 for the Dolphins, 325 for the Bills. Both teams had 1 turnover. Dolphins had 26 first downs. Bills had 24 first downs. Time of possession was fairly, although Miami had more, 32-28. This was played in Orchard Park. Bills were favored by 6.5 points, so they were favored by at least a touchdown, if not 10 points. This was supposed to be a blowout. Over under was 49.5. It ended up being almost 60 points between both. So whoever took the over, probably very happy right now. Again, this was a good game by the offense. This was a good game by Tua. Can't deny that. I cannot deny that. Marino's GOAT. What's up? Miss Phins, please go look. The fumble by Tua. It was a sack. Anyways, A. Jackson, man, came in untouched. Oh, I remember that. I don't even have to. I literally remember the replay in my head. Like literally, like I'm replaying it in my head. Yes, it was a sack, and I do remember in the replay, Austin Jackson, the guy came in. If I'm the Bills player, our suggestions right in front of me. He literally did like this and went straight to Tua. And you're like, Austin, what the heck did you do? You didn't even take the inside leverage to protect Tua. What the heck were you doing? The guy didn't even fake to the outside to go in. He just went straight in. So, but I appreciate you, Marinos. Go with that $5 donation, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dr. Joe said it was go that was a sure sack regardless of the drop. Yeah, it was. Reason the Dolphins lost is because the Bills are a better team. Yeah, yeah. The Bills definitely are a better team. You can't even deny it. Let me get you gentlemen in here. What's up, guys? Welcome. What's up, Hooker Joe, Lance, Tap for Life, Thin Man? Welcome, gentlemen.
Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing?
Good
Morning.
morning. Good morning. Good
First,
morning.
back first. Good morning. Good morning. Everybody else, hit that like button, guys. We need 10 more likes to get to 50. I really appreciate it. Go ahead and hit that like button, guys. I know everybody's gonna be like, I can't believe it. You're always crapping on the offense and you can't even give them a win. Listen, I'm not always crapping on the offense. If the offense is bad, I'm going to call them out. If the defense is bad, I'm going to call them out. I called out the defense. I praised the offense. But I also put it into perspective too. What do you expect from a defense that we've already been told not to expect much from the defense. So what I don't know. What am I missing, guys? Go ahead, hook up Joe. What am I missing?
Well, I think the game plan on this one was like if the it was great. We actually did one more run attempt than we did pass attempts. We had 28 pass attempts and 29 run attempts, not including Tua's two runs. If you take Tua's two runs out, we still had 29 to 28 because I don't count Tua as far as like being a real rush, right?
Mm-hmm.
So our game plan. I mean, if you look at our game plan, the reason the Bills beat us is because they're a better team. Mike is 100% correct on that. We did everything right other than have a Bills mole destroy our whole game at the very end at home, worried more about taking the head off of one of his opponents or whatever than going for the ball and trying to win the game. And it's a one play game. We ended up, you get 3 points because when you're dealing with being in an away team, and we were head to head, par to par, we were equal with them, and they're a better team. We we kicked ass, but we didn't win.
This offense did their job, man. Well, no, this offense played really well, really, really well. Tua was slicing and dicing, dinking and dunking, almost Flores esque. But I mean, it really was a great game to watch. And what I liked it was against a good opponent. It wasn't the Panthers that we were playing like this against. That's what I feel like it's getting lost by people. Like we actually had a good, decent game versus a good team, which unfortunately it's the Buffalo Bills. But yeah, they're a better team than us. It's no denying it. We know this, but you know, people aren't gonna take it. Lance, give me your 2 cents real quick, and then I want to get to Tim because I know Tim is at work right. Well, you know,
Well, let
well,
Tim go.
yeah, go Tim. Go ahead, Tim.
Good morning. Good morning. All right. All I gotta say is, this loss is on two people. I say, Jordan Poyer and Mike McDaniels. I know Mike McDaniels called a hell of a great game, a really good game, but that last that 61-yard field goal. Why you ain't call it timeout, Mike? Mike, you got two timeouts, Mike. Why not try to ice the kicker, Mike? Mike, he just got through missing a field goal earlier, and then he doinked one in, Mike. Mike, why you ain't call a timeout, Mike? Like I know it probably wouldn't made a difference, but who knows? Who knows, man? Like, come on. Like, in my mind, I thought he was gonna call a timeout. I'm like, well, this where the
I
timeout
did
comes in.
see him get closer. That's why I thought he was gonna call the timeout, but uh,
Man, you see, if we had a veteran head coach would not make that mistake. When you save your timeouts for, this could potentially be the last play of the game. It was 9 seconds left on the clock before the kickoff, before the field goal. After he made a field goal, it was only 5 seconds left. Those two timeouts, it was gonna help nothing. You was banking on the fact that he would have gonna miss that field goal. Either way, regardless, it still wouldn't have been enough time on the clock for both timeouts.
yeah, but there's no need for us to have kept those timeouts. He should have gone ahead and iced the kicker, and that would have been he would have made it. And then the second one, you never know. He might have made it again. You know what I mean? But at least, it would have been an attempt. You know what I mean? We had no time. That could have potentially have gotten us to the overtime. We could have lost in overtime too. It's not like it's a guaranteed win, but it was an opportunity for us to ice the kicker. So I've heard some people say that and get upset and frustrated. Um, but at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, it's that's not we didn't lose the game because of that. You know what I mean? It was multiple little things. We got Lance in the building and Lewis. Lewis, I know you came up here. Give me a second because I gotta let Lance because he was next, and then I got you, Lou. Go ahead, Lance. Lewis, you take real quick.
It's to me, it's a team loss because both sides did things just didn't show up. I mean, they showed up, but it wasn't enough. It,
Yeah.
our best play is average.
Mm,
We're not, I'm like dumbfounded on this. I want to blame the defense, but there's things that the offense did that could have been done better, and vice versa. There's not really too much more to say about that. But I mean, there's things Tua could have, but Tua's not the perfect quarterback. We all know this. But if this is his best game this year, what does that say? We still can't win.
yeah.
You
It's
know,
true.
I just it is what it is.
I get it. I get it, Lance. What's up, Luz? Talk to us. What do
Hey,
you What do you got?
good morning, Miss Phins
Good
and
morning.
everybody. It's Lance and Tim. I see y'all up here.
Mr.
Good morning,
Lewis.
Lewis. How you doing?
Um, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Respectfully, Lance, I completely disagree with you. The fact of the matter is, this defense is the reason we lost the game yesterday. Point blank, period. Um, I hear my good friend Color. He brings it up all the time, and I agree with him every time he says it. When the defense makes a play or does something, we always say the offense has to reward the defense. Well, off that Jalen Ramsey interception, the offense went 97 yards and put a touchdown on the field. The fact of the matter is, when Buffalo went up 27-20 after the defense gave up a touchdown for the Buffalo to take the lead, Miami answered with a touchdown to tie the game at 27. Again, the defense could not get a stop yesterday to save its life, especially in the second half. And like this perfect narrative, see, this is where we got to keep the same energy. Because then Patrick Mahomes and Kansas City was playing in that game yesterday. Kansas City makes a stop. That defense shows up for Patrick Mahomes. Lamar Jackson plays this same game that Tua played yesterday. That Baltimore Raven gets a stop. That defense gets a stop. The fact of the matter is, again, when it's warranted, and this is why I always say, Miss Fins, I'm gonna give you so I can show you the other day when I was on your show and I said I'm the most objective Dolphin fan. Let me show you why that is. Because last week, sitting in the stadium and when I was watching the Arizona Cardinal game, I'm the only person in the community that came out and said that if Kyler Murray was our quarterback that Sunday, we would have won. Everybody remembers me saying that. So I can blame Tua when I think it's warranted. I'm sorry, Tua and the offense that he led yesterday did more than enough to win that game in Buffalo. This loss is on the defense. They played atrocious yesterday. And they are just, again, The reason, right now, we can pick and choose a play here, play there, whatever. For the majority of the blame, though, and Miss Phins, I mean, look at your poll, the one you created. It's the defense, and it's not even close, bro. I'm sorry. And you know, anybody else can speak. I'll land my plane there in the good words of Nene. But nah, the defense is what lost this game.
I agree with Lewis on that because any other time, like we would have caved in, like we wouldn't have scored them 27 points. Uh, we would have been behind 14 points, and I would have seen then. But no, 2-1 down there and score another drive, and only if only that that Poyer flag didn't happen. Man would have had the ball back with like under a minute left, like 50 seconds left. But so long for that.
So you say the defense is the reason why we lost this game?
Well, uh, I'm not. I'm not again. Sole reason? No, I won't say the sole
Okay.
reason. But the
Okay.
majority of the blame, yes, I would say the majority of the blame. It to crypto. If crypto was up here, Miss Fangs, you know crypto. He would want percentages, right?
Yeah. That's why I said
Okay,
55-45.
nah, 75-25.
No
I'm
way.
good. I'm there. Well, again, how
See,
many times did Buffalo punt in the second half? I'm just asking. Now, again, this is the same
Not once.
defense. Not once. This is the same defense that is the number one defense on third down, getting off the field. Correct. This is the number one defense against stopping the pass. Is that not correct?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Don't let's bro stop. Let's stop. Again, let's be fair. All I'm saying is let's be fair. The majority of the blame yesterday goes on to the defense. Because if I would have told everybody on this channel going into the game, if Miss Phins would have did a show on Saturday, Miss Phins, I even heard you say I need Tua to be efficient and stuff. Like take the last play out that they were trying to make a play. The man threw for 255. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, and had 3 incompletions. He was 25 for 28. If I would have told you, Miss Phins, that that's what Tua's stat line was going to be, right? And that the Dolphins were going to, from what we've seen this season, that the Dolphins were going into Buffalo and putting up 27 points. Who wouldn't have signed up for that?
Oh, why would? Yeah, of course we would.
And again, because that's the expectations, Miss Finn, for the offense. The fact of the matter is the defense is didn't show up. Period. They did not in the biggest moments. Don't we always talk about the biggest moments, Miss Finn?
You are 1000% right. So let's go with what you're saying here. This defense lost us the game. This game. Did the defense lost any other game this season?
No, I would say no.
Okay. See, now you're being fair. You see where I'm at? I have no problem. Hold on. I have no problem in saying, and I did say, this game, unfortunately, the defense didn't help us out. I have no problem saying that. I did say that, actually. I also said this was the best game I've seen Tua play in the last 2 years. Maybe even 3, because it was actually against a good contending team, playoff contending team. Not the Panthers, not the Broncos or the Saints or any of these bottom feeding teams. And Tua had a really good game, which is why I stamped it on X on purpose. Because I wanted to make sure that it was out there. Regardless of the, I already knew we were going to lose this game. I reserved myself to lose this game, but I said I wouldn't be surprised if the Dolphins win. If this is the best that we're going to get, hold on 1 second, real quick. If this is the best we're going to get from Tua, if this is the best we're going to get from the offense, with the amount of money and time and things like that, and the emphasis, because it is an offensive league now. I mean, y'all can agree this is an offensive league now. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. This is an offensive league. then we're just not good enough, guys. We're just not
Again,
good
we're
enough.
we're not good enough. You're absolutely right. But this same Buffalo team, I believe that lost to Houston. Uh, uh, C.J. Stroud played a way worse game offensively from the quarterback position than Tua Tagovailoa did, and they beat Buffalo by 11. Why is that? Why is that? Because Houston's defense stopped Buffalo. They held them to 9 points. So the fact of the matter is, I don't want to hear this 27 points wasn't good enough and the offensive output wasn't good enough. Again,
It
to your
wasn't
point,
good
Miss Phins,
enough, though.
no, but it was. That's where you're. No, no,
It
no. That
wasn't.
again, you're not being fair. It was. If the defense makes a stop, it was. If the defense, how many times do we come out and say, if the offense has the ball or the offense just one play here, one play there, we put those games on the offense. Now you mean to tell me there was multiple drives where the defense just needed one stop, they don't get it, and now it's on what? It's not enough? No, what wasn't enough was the defensive performance yesterday. That's what wasn't enough. And it's okay to say that. Because when you asked me, Miss Phins, besides yesterday, has the defense lost any games this season? What was my answer? No.
No.
Right. But yesterday, it was. Point blank, period. They need to hold the blame. It
And
is what
again,
it is.
I did say 55-45 on the defense.
Listen, I was trying to be nice with 75. Again, I don't want to play nice no more. It's 95-5. That defense was atrocious yesterday. Tackling, how many times? And again, this is where my arguments for Mike McDaniel, when people try to blame him, I'm not going to blame Anthony Weaver. You know how many times, and again, look at the numbers. We talk about Tua being checked down, Charlie. Go look at Josh Allen's numbers yesterday. Was Josh Allen throwing that ball down the field deep? Did he kill us with big explosive plays? No, it was dink and dunk. And how many times did you see this defense, right, where Josh Allen would throw a pass underneath, and all we had to do was make a tackle to get a stop? And missed tackles here, missed tackles there. One of Josh Allen's touchdowns, the one that went to the running back, whoever it was, the 60-plus yarder, that should have been a tackle. That guy should have never scored.
That Poyer hit, too. That Poyer hit was ridiculous.
That Poyer hit, it was clean. It's football. So at the end of the day, again, let's call a spade a spade. The defense lost the game yesterday, point blank, period. I'm sorry. I'm not.
But there's no 90% BS. That's ridiculous. You're not gonna put it on 90% on the defense like that.
Okay, cool.
That's the part that's unreasonable.
Again, so you're giving 45% of the blame to the offense when they virtually played perfect, is what I'm saying. And the fact of the matter is,
they didn't play perfect.
I said, okay, so which one played better, the offense or the defense, isn't it?
The offense played better.
The offense for sure.
It's not even.
And it's not even close. That's what I'm saying. But you got it at 55-45. That's close. 55-45 is close, is what I'm saying. The defense again was the reason that they lost the game. It's okay to say
it was a major. It's a major reason, but it wasn't the only reason.
Yeah, I was going 65-35.
This is why I disagree with Cap. Cap says another excuse for Tua. I'm talking about the offense. I'm not talking about Tua. I'm talking about the offense. And the fact of the matter is, what excuse? Because I was on Miss Finn's channel 3 days ago saying if Tua was the reason we lost last week, when I was being objective and calling it fair down the middle. We have a problem in this fan base, and we just want to say, oh, it's because of one guy. Cool. That one guy, without your feelings, that one guy did nothing to lose the game yesterday. Nothing at all. But I know he did a lot to try to win the game. I know that.
He fumbled the ball, and Tyreek was wide open in that play.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So he fumbled
the
ball.
I'm not saying that was the end all be all.
Right.
But
the one play in the defense
fumble killed us.
The
fumble from Mostert killed us.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because Mostert and that fumble. And when he
Yep.
fumbled, we were already across the 50 with a 10-6 lead. That was the opening drive of the third quarter.
Yep.
Assuming we scored there, whatever it is, 3 or 7, that game could have been won right there. So again, yes,
Yeah.
the offense that's a bad play by Mostert, but
And that's why
Is
I
he
say
not part of the
65.
offense though?
And
1,000%.
that's why I said 65-35 is the defense. Because
Again,
defense did, I mean, I agree, did not, like, they sucked.
can
Is
I
that a
ask
bad
y'all?
word?
Can I ask y'all a question?
It's fine. I'll allow it.
Let me ask y'all a question.
Go ahead.
If the game is tied at 27 and the offense gets the ball and the offense gets a 3 and out and they punt the ball back to Buffalo and then Buffalo scores on that drive, who we blaming that game on?
The offense.
Thank you.
Offense and
So now, okay, cool. The offense, Miss Finn just told you. So if the Dolphins had the ball tied at 27, they punt it back to Buffalo. Buffalo scores. We blame the offense. All right, cool. Well, the Dolphins tied the game at 27. They never got the ball back because the defense couldn't get off the field. Who we blaming the game on? The defense, right? If the offense had the ball and they don't do nothing with it, and then Buffalo scores, we blame the offense. But they tied the game. They never get a chance to get the ball back because Buffalo scores and the defense don't get a stop. And now we're blaming who exactly? Is all I'm saying.
I'm not really. I'm blaming both. More defense, obviously, than the offense. But this is I don't know. One of those games where you can't really pinpoint who, but you can.
No. See right there, Lance. You just said it, bro. I don't know why it's so hard for people to say it. You can't pinpoint who, but you can. No, the problem is people don't want to say it because of their hatred for a certain player. It is what it is. It's okay, bro. It's okay. Yesterday's game doesn't change. Yesterday's game does not change the opinion. I think we should move off of Tua. You see how fair I'm trying to be? I think we should move off of Tua. The fact of the matter is Tua did enough to win yesterday. The defense let him down.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. I mean,
I agree.
again, I started with a 60-40, but I still don't think it was too. What do you call it? I still don't think it was too. It was unfortunate, and I said it. This defense didn't play to what we needed them to do. I'm also not gonna expect a perfect game out of this defense either. When the emphasis and everything has been put on the offense.
At the same time,
again, go ahead, Lance.
At the same time, what I said before, if this is the best game that we're going to have from the offense, it's still not good enough.
It is good enough. That's the point you're missing. It is good enough. Well, again, do you think 30 points defensively given up is good enough? I'm just asking.
No, it's not. Not even close. Come on, man. It's not. But question, hold up. Because, and I got somebody else I want to bring up real quick in the back. But, Louis, what do you think it'd be fair to expect this defense to give up per game?
I'm not upset because if I look at it, right, Buffalo coming into the game averaging points at home was 38. So the Dolphin defense held them under their average, right? So because Buffalo at home was averaging 38. What I'm talking about, right, and this is just where we have to be fair. In the biggest moments, we talk about all of them with Tua. Mm-hmm. In the biggest games, we talk about the biggest moments with Tua, right? So in the biggest moments of the game yesterday, right, when the Dolphins needed to get off the field, me and Color called the game. Shout out to Color, right? I hopped up there a couple times, and Color was saying it. Now the defense has to make an imprint. Now they have to do what they need to get their job done. And bro, a lot of the times yesterday, they did not. They just did not. So again, okay, for the people that say 27 points offensively is not enough. Okay, cool. Is giving up 30 points, how many games is that going to win you? It's not neither.
Not, not.
You gotta be somewhere in that 22, 23, 20, even 4 points a game on defense. You cannot give up 30 and expect your offense to come out and just
Nobody
put
is
35.
saying that, bro. Nobody is saying that you can expect your
Miss
defense
Fans,
to give up 30.
Miss Fans, when you're when and not, I'm not saying anybody here. I'm just saying in general. When the statement is made, 27 is not enough, but your defense gave up 30. What are you virtually saying, Miss Fans? What are you saying? So we're mad that our offense scored 27, but we're not upset that the defense scored 30. You're not winning most games giving up 30.
You're not winning any game if you're being honest, giving up 30.
But
That
who's
is
not being
1000% right.
who's not mad about the defense giving up 30 though?
Like I'm not giving the defense a pass at all. I
At
said this was
all.
not a good game for the defense. We needed the stops and they didn't give us. We were tied. The offense
Right.
got us to that point at the end.
You do realize Lance before said, we know what it is, but we just can't say it. Those were his words. And I'm just want to know, what did you mean by that?
What
What
did
did
you
you
mean,
mean?
Lance?
Can't say it. I just said I don't.
He said you
Both
can't
teams,
pinpoint it. You can't
you can't.
pinpoint it.
You really can't pinpoint anything
No?
on this because they both
Okay.
screwed up. They
No, they
more
don't. Again,
more so the defense,
so you can
obviously.
pinpoint. So you can pinpoint that the defense more so lost the game. Correct?
Yes,
Okay, all right. Because it's just funny to me, on every other loss, if Tua would have played bad, it would have been easy to pinpoint the loss, though, right?
But see, that's for
If
somebody
Tua,
that hold up,
well,
Lewis. That's
that's
for
what we're
somebody
doing up
who's
here, Miss Vince.
but that's for somebody that's what's the word? All or nothing. Absolute it's I forgot the word, but yeah, it's never one full thing. That's why I never give to the blame when it's his fault, whatever his fault is, that's his fault. But nobody gets 100% of the blame. Period. In this case, the defense gets more blame than the offense. 100%. That part, I agree. That's why I said 60-40 then 55-45.
and the only
Absolutely.
time I
Thank you,
ever,
Manolo.
and
I
really
just
the
don't
only time I
understand.
ever blame Tua, 90% is when he throws 3 interceptions in the game.
Yeah, that's really
Yeah,
that is
You
I
know,
wrong.
mean that
But
that's
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 the
different.
only time. That's the only time. The other
that's
times,
cap.
yeah,
That's cap.
yeah. I mean, that's and he does that every year, just about
Okay,
those three
cool.
interceptions in one game. But
Yeah,
it,
just
you
like
know,
everybody else does.
I,
Ladies and gentlemen,
I don't
I
know about that.
appreciate you guys real quick. Let me give Finsanity a chance. Go ahead, Finsanity. I know you were patiently waiting. I appreciate you coming up
Nah,
here. Long
nah.
time no see. I know you've been on vacation or in military school or something. So
Mm,
I appreciate you coming up here.
nah, I've been chilling, just trying
Yeah.
to keep my head down, stay away from the smoke and the fire, It is what it is, not gonna lie about it. Um, you wanna know what is a very telling moment? And I don't think we have truly brought I had to stop listening for a second because I had to, take a call, kind of working and stuff like that. When it's 4th and 4 and you're on the opponent's 25 with 13 minutes left, situationally, what do you normally do? You take the points or do you go for it?
As an offense,
As an offense, you're on offense.
I would say you take the point.
Take the points.
Lewis, now, if
yeah.
a coach decides not to take the points,
Those,
it
yeah.
must be very telling that he does not expect his defense to get the stop. The momentum, listen, we all knew, I'm telling you, we all knew that if we did not tie that game 20-20 on that drive in the beginning of the fourth quarter, what was Buffalo going to do?
They were going to go down and score.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Mike McDaniel, right? Now, granted, people are calling for his job. It is what it is. However you sit on that side of the fence, I don't care. We don't need to get into debate of that right now, right? But on
Mm-hmm.
4th and 4, not 4th and 1, not 4th and 2, not 4th and 3. It is 4th and 4.
I thought it was 4th and 3, but
no, it was fourth. It was fourth. It might have been 4th and 3, 4th and 4, one of them, right?
okay.
The game is in your hands because A, If you go for it and don't get it, the fan base is killing you for not going and getting the points. If you
Mm-hmm.
do go and you get it, it's like now you still have to convert because it's a time thing, right? But you're only down one touchdown. And we all, as fans, knew if we don't score a touchdown on this drive, if we don't tie this game up, if we don't figure it out, it's the same old, same old. We're probably losing by double digits because Buffalo's going to take it the other way and it's going to be out of
Mm-hmm.
our reach, right?
True.
So the fact that McDaniel was even in that position, it told you that in that split decision, he's like, we're not getting stops. And a lot's on the table, right? This is your big bully. You're trying to make a statement against this team. You're trying to say, Buffalo, not again. And granted, at the end of the day, it's 61. We
Mm.
can say 61-yard field goal. It is what it is. They
Yeah.
won. But to have to be in that situation, not once, to go to tie it, right? That's 2020. Buffalo then goes and scores. That's how we know that they were going to score because they did it right after that. They did it. And then you
Mm.
have to go back out there. Don't you dare put my offense on a spike or nothing because guess what? Normally, we're not doing that. I don't know what woke up in them. I don't know what seance or whatever had to be done. This does not normally happen for us. And like I'm so I'm peeved that we lost. I cannot reiterate how pissed I am. I'm sorry, PBS kids. I'm sorry,
No, it's okay.
but
We're
to
PG
but to
13
hear
this
but to
morning.
hear people say to hear like percentage. I don't care. The team lost. We lost as a team. Okay, it is what it is. We gotta figure some things out. You wanna harp on things, yes, but at the end of the day, and I say this, if we get that ball with 54 seconds, there's no telling that we're going to score. But the one thing we can maybe at least guarantee ourselves is probably a shot at overtime, right? Because even if I forget what the timeout situation was or whatever like that.
Two
It
timeouts. We had two timeouts. They had two timeouts.
so 2-2, right? So even if we force them to use theirs or utilize, we don't know how the game's going to play. I'm not trying to play this ifs or whatever, right? But the odds are
Mm-hmm.
we have a better shot like that. If Tua on any of those drives would not have converted, you guys would have him on a stake. Keep that
Mm.
same energy.
That's
I'm
true.
tired. I'm tired of, including
A
myself,
fact.
right? Playing the side that you like more. In the beginning of the season, I called out this defense and you killed me for it, Miss Fins. You killed me for it. The
Mhm.
tape is out there and you know this.
Yeah, of course I
And I
did. What
said,
do you expect to do? Go ahead. Sorry.
and I
Go ahead.
said, I saw the problems. And you want to know what amplifies the problem? We don't have a. I literally texted someone. I said, we need a pass rusher. When you use Jalen Phillips, it hurts. It stings. When Josh Allen is just standing back there, it's grinding my gears. And then you want to go out here and try to crucify the freaking rookie. Like, miss me with that. At least he's creating pressure. At least he's getting somewhere. You feel me? You got vets that look more indisposable than this freaking guy over here. Like, there's like on so many levels we can intricately break down. Don't tell me you can't pinpoint what the cause of this loss is. When you have a defense that cannot get a stop, like granted, how often does our offense take a turnover and score a touchdown on it? Like a lot of freaking things had to go freaking right for us to even be in this game. And y'all want to sit here and really with a straight face try to say 55-45?
Mm.
You gotta be
Mm.
kidding me. This offense
Yes.
played and the fact, listen, everything, like each drive, I'm just like, please, Mike, just keep running the balls. Like for the love of God, like even if we go down with what works. Every team has shown that they can run down Buffalo's throat. That's all you, sorry. That's what you got to do. And even when he was down and time is clicking off the clock, he says, you know what? I'm going to stick with what works. Even he tried to give Jalen Wright a chance. The first thing I said in the first quarter, I said, I love that he got a chance to see all three of the running backs so he can see what he wants to go to at the end of the game. See what's working. Try to get him in a feel for the game, even if it's just a couple snaps and reps for Jalen Wright. Don't y'all listen, I get it. Miss Fins, we both love defense. We're in a very interesting situation. It's like now we have to send Jalen Ramsey on blitzes because We
Yeah.
can't get it done in the front four, but we also need Jalen Ramsey back in the secondary because it's like it's a catch-22. But if we're going to really sit here, you gave the defense the credit when they did everything that they could do to get those stops against those other teams, to try to keep us in the game against those other teams. Granted, the offensive side of the ball wasn't where they needed to be for us to win that game. And you guys called it out. And you called it square and fair. I'm not going to say you didn't call it square and fair. You did. All I'm going to say is for y'all to sit here and try not to now that it's on the other what's the name? It's just a little what's the name? Our team has not performed to what we expected,
Mm-hmm.
offensively or defensively. The
Mm-hmm.
offense, granted, we out here scoring 27 points. It looks better with two and stuff like that. I'll say you want to talk about Tua's throw to Tyreek in the beginning of the game where you say it could have been a touchdown, better throw. Sure, we can nitpick at it all day long. There's both sides need to have like a realization moment that 27 points normally in any game is enough. To Lewis's point, 30, if you're giving up 30 points a game to good competition, sometimes you got to figure out a way to win a shootout. But granted, the ball wasn't in our hands, right?
Yeah.
So at least when the offense had to answer the call, right, down 13-20, giving up 2-point conversions, like what the freak are we doing with that? But we won't get into that to why people are open in the back of the end zone. But you gotta call it straight. This offense, if one
Mm.
time they did not convert and tie this game, y'all would have nitpicked
Mm.
every
Yeah.
single thing. Now, was it perfect to your point, Miss Phins? No. But man, listen, at least they freaking gave us a chance. They gave the defense a
100%.
chance to rise to the moment. Both weeks, back-to-back weeks. Back-to-back weeks gave the defense a chance to rise to the moment. It is what it is. We're 2-6. It's
Ah.
it's frustrating. It is what it is. And my thing is like this. Mistakes happen throughout the game, right? Where are you at the end of it? You feel me? And at the end of it, last week, we had a lead. Defense didn't hold it. This week, we tied it up. Defense couldn't. And granted, and the thing about it is, the defense did get a stop, but a bonehead call was made. So even the more Dolphin thing of it all. We're getting off the field on third down, but just like last year in Tennessee, we make a bonehead defensive play and then we lose the. It is what it is. If the Dolphins want to keep getting in their own way, I'm going to let them because that they gotta figure it the freak out. Like these are vets out here. You should not be making these dumb decisions. Like, but now granted, I'm not going to tell my safety not to play aggressive. That's the one thing I'm not going to do. And normally, to some people's point, hey, if it's thrown and the ref wants to call it, there's nothing we can freaking do about it. It is what it is.
Yeah.
It's not as if if he catches it, obviously, or if it's defense, like all these little ifs. Like I'm not trying to harp on him, right? Game wasn't necessarily over. We need to get a freaking sack. We need to push them way more out, but we can't do that. Why can't we? It's so many things, and like I'm just
It's
trying to
true.
be over here, trying to chill and stuff like that. Lewis, thank you, thank you for calling it out, Miss Phins. Thank you for having an amazing show. I love your show. I love your show. Like every morning, it gets me through. It gets me through my morning. Thank you. I appreciate it. Lance, hi,
Of
and
course.
to Tim, hi. How are you? I think that's Timothy, but
Yeah,
hi,
yeah,
guys.
that's
Sorry.
Timothy. Tim the Fin Man. It's
So,
him.
Sorry,
how
sorry for my
you doing
rant.
for
I
saying?
apologize. I really do
I think
apologize.
everybody you know what to say.
And,
Everybody
and,
can see it.
and I get it. I mean, the defense did, pretty much cost us a game. But I mean, I don't know. There's plays the offense could have done that would have made a difference, but it was more so on the defense. And for the first, I wouldn't say the first time, but this is really the first time the defense really dropped the ball that I can remember in the past. I don't know,
A call
last
didn't.
seven
So,
games, eight
A call
games.
didn't go our way. It is what it is. It's
yeah.
tough. It's tough because you got a different. Who knows? Maybe a different officiating crew doesn't call it like that. I mean, it sounded more egregious than it was. And sometimes
Yeah.
it is what it is, right? Like, we're
What's
all sitting
insanity?
here. It's
Be,
just
be,
frustrating.
I know.
Before I go,
Before you go, because I know you always skedaddle. Can you do me a favor? Can you read what's on the board real quick? Help me out here real quick.
listen, you
Can you
can
read that?
timestamp a quote all you want, but when you come on your show and you say
It's,
something else, that negates that. Like, you can try to cover all your bases, Miss
I'm
Fence,
not
and that's fine.
trying to cover all my
You
bases.
are. You put this up and then you try to make this, but then you come up here and say 55-45. Like, we're not about to do that.
What's wrong with
Come on.
55-45? Isn't that saying that the defense is more
But
responsible for the loss
but
than the
at that,
offense?
listen,
Do I gotta
at
go
that rate, no.
90%?
At that rate, no. Because here's my
So I
thing.
gotta say 90% for it to be valid. That's what it is.
No, I'm
No,
saying
you
the
could have
things that
said
you're
70,
saying is negating
70.
that. That's kind of saying, oh, I can say whatever I want because I tweeted this out yesterday. No. Miss Fins, we know each other. We know how we talk sports. You might be able to fool some of the people some of the time. But come on, Miss Fins. We keep it 100 with each other. You know that. And at the end of the day, I do appreciate that because, most people would not even put something out there like that, especially during the game. And for you to call out the defensive unit, I know that you are one of the people that does not allow any mud to go on the defensive side of the ball. So for you to do that, did the defense step up and get us to OT?
No.
Okay. So they didn't do what you said they needed to do.
Yeah.
So call it like that.
Okay.
Say they didn't do it. And it is, listen, the defense got a turnover. The defense held them to like six points, I believe, in the first half and
Yep.
all that. Okay, 6 points in the first half. They ended up with what? Come on, talk to me. All the other times you're talking about, oh yeah, the defense isn't giving up points. They're getting stops in the second half. It was all fun and games when you was talking like that. Oh, the
But it's
defense
true
is shutting
though.
them out,
Were they not?
right?
But were they
So
not though?
that's what
In
I'm
this
telling
game,
you.
they didn't. In this game, they
And that's
didn't.
why I'm telling you to call it straight. That's why I'm telling all y'all to call it straight because we sat here and listened to y'all. I listen. I listen to the show. You ain't getting too much. The memory. Come on, Miss Fins. So yeah, when the defense was getting no stops and not giving up points in the second half, oh, we was loving it. We was partying with the defense. Guess what? They didn't do
Listen,
it when
they didn't do it this
it's
time.
so
They
it's
didn't.
so frustrating because it was when it's this close and it's Buffalo. It's when it's this close and it's anyone. It's just tough and it's back-to-back field goals and that's like and what's that? That's the difference between what? Oh man, what is that? 4-4 versus 2-6.
They gave up
Come on.
24 points. They gave up 24 points in the second half.
Yes.
Wow.
And a 2-point
And we're,
conversion. Like, what are we doing here? Come on.
That
we're
2 point
sitting here.
conversion, that was ridiculous. But
We're sitting
yeah,
here after
listen.
giving up 24
Listen,
points in the second half.
pass, you
Excuse me.
can't
Wow.
defend that. It just happened to be in the right place at the right time. That little flip pass to
Yeah, the little
Morris.
touchdown. Yeah, I didn't even
But
know who he was. Like,
Morris, I think is his name or something like that.
yeah, he's one of their tight ends, like their 4-string tight end or something like that.
It is
How
what it
how
is.
how,
But
Yeah.
we
how
still
did
had a chance to get stops. Go ahead.
how many times did the offense go 3 and out in that first half or the
Like
second half?
once.
Even
Like
I don't
once.
know.
We had
I don't
like
know.
Off the top of my head.
7 drives in total.
Once.
I want to say 5 of them
Once.
in points.
We don't have to, guys. I literally put it up here.
So we
So we
went
had
3 and out,
we
3
we
and
had
out
one
once.
we
That's
had
just
1 3 and out the
sad.
entire game.
I'll put it
That
in for you over here.
that's pathetic.
This is what they had as far as their 3 and
That's
out. Bills had 1 3 and out in the their first drive. Actually, we took an interception too in the first half. That was it. And then in the second half, they scored
wow.
3 touchdowns and a field goal. For the
Yeah, I may
Dolphins,
have to move this up to 75.
we did 1 3 and out, scored a field goal touchdown, ended the half, but it was like 2 seconds. So yeah, that wasn't really it. So 1
So
3 and
that
out, fumbled it in the first Then field goal, touchdown, and then didn't have enough time to do
So
anything.
Yeah.
basically,
So
Well,
our
we didn't.
defense wasn't even on the field that much. Is basically
No,
where I'm
and,
getting at,
and we didn't. We
and
didn't.
that's even
We
more
didn't.
sad.
We didn't fumble the ball on Spence. We had a bot snap, and yeah, we got a sack, but we didn't fumble the ball.
yeah,
That is
but
not. It's not like Buffalo recovered.
no, they did. I remember play by play. He fell on it afterwards because Austin Jackson, and I said this earlier. Austin Jackson literally didn't do nothing. He didn't even take the inside leverage to try to protect Tua.
You,
He just let the man
you
literally
you're
just do this. He just did this and then went straight to
you're
Tua. I was
absolutely
like,
right.
And
Listen,
I
at
don't
the end of
agree
the
with
Austin
day,
Jackson
anybody.
did absolutely
at,
nothing in that play.
at
And
the
I
end of the
don't.
day, go
And
ahead,
I
Lance.
don't
I'm sorry.
agree. And I don't agree with people. Quarterbacks picking up the ball to make a play, to throw on it, taking that chance. I'd rather a quarterback fall on that ball and grab it, and hold on to it, live for another
I was
play.
happy. I was
Well,
happy with it.
that's
Uh, uh,
exactly
uh,
that's
uh,
exactly what he did, though. Again,
yeah,
listen,
exactly. Yes,
uh,
I'd love
uh,
that.
and again, whether Austin Jackson missed Fins, I know what you're saying, but in the timing-based offense, right, with rhythm throws and stuff like that, once Tua lost the ball, right, that play was going to be dead from the get-go
No
anyway.
matter what, it was actually going
No,
to be a
no,
turnover, but he saved the
no,
turnover.
no matter what. All I will say is, though, right, you know, I, talking about this, and you brought up Austin Jackson, and it reminded me of something, Miss Fans. Because I remember a couple shows ago, you had people on, and what they were telling everybody was, oh, Chris Greer laughed in your face. Chris Greer told y'all are more worried about the offensive line than we are, and everybody was clowning him at that moment, right? Okay, cool. Are we going to come out here and praise Chris Greer and tell him that for the most part he was right? Because I don't know if anyone noticed, but you're looking at a top 10 offensive line in the league. That's what you're looking at. Now, again, if you don't like the name of Robert Jones, cool. That's a feeling. I get it. If you don't like the name of Liam Eichenberg, and yes, is he the greatest? No. Could you use an upgrade? Absolutely. Is he on the floor? Cool. Did that offensive line look like it was a problem yesterday against the monsters over there against Buffalo? With Greg Rousseau and Ed Oliver and them boys? Did that offensive line look like a liability yesterday from a run and pass perspective? And
No,
I don't know if you've noticed, go in the tweet and look at what Aaron Brewer tweeted out last night. He said, and I quote, "We are the best offensive line in the league. And for the past couple of weeks, we've been showing you that." So again, for the Chris Greer haters, right? Let me be the Chris Greer apologist and say, what I'm gonna do is stop listening to all the great general managers we have in the fan base, and I'm gonna start paying more attention to the great general manager we have in our front office. That's what I'm gonna do. Because all the hate for Chris Greer and stuff, call it what you want. Injuries have derailed this team not only this year, but the last 2 years. And the fact of the matter is that yesterday, with Zach Seiler out, with Javon Holland out, with who's the other one we were missing? Oh, Chubb, Phillips, right? Well,
yeah,
all those guys out. Did they look like a team that could compete with Buffalo at full strength? Did they look like a team that could compete?
yeah.
All I'm saying is, who put that roster together?
Yeah. And you know what,
Let,
ladies and gentlemen,
Kim,
thank you so
let's give
much.
Chris Greer
No,
some credit.
thank you, Lewis, for reminding me. And actually, it's a great segment because I'm gonna say this, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody that expects the Dolphins to make any moves tomorrow or even today, don't. They're running this back. I will be shocked if we make any trades in the next 12 hours or how many hours? What time is it? 16 hours. I don't foresee this team making any changes for exactly what you said. We're about to run this back for the next 3 years, and hopefully, as a fan base, we can withstand it. But unfortunately, no changes are going to be made based on what you just said because Chris Greer is the right GM for this team. So is Mike McDaniel the right coach for this team. You're right.
So
Nothing wrong with
we
that.
just gonna be sarcastic.
Right.
We just gonna throw sarcasm.
Well, well,
I
well,
know
See,
Vincent,
you. You
Vin,
forget. I
Fitzgerald knows.
know.
Fitzgerald
You
knows.
forget
She
that
knows
I
I'm
know.
hey,
telling.
But here's the
hey,
thing, though,
Vincent, Vincent.
but hold up, Lewis, and what people like for what it is worth, he does try to find improvements. He does try. He has tried to bring in different various pass rushers. Has he not, Miss Fins? He's
Yeah, but
tried.
they're all injured
Okay,
or has
he's
beens.
tried to bring in a veteran safety to always complement
The younger players, yes.
Devon Holland, right? He revamped the linebacking core, right? He's always tried to keep top cornerbacks on the outside. True or false?
Yeah,
So
it's
don't
true.
so to say we're just going to blatantly run it back, if there is somewhere to a move to somewhere be made. I mean, if he's still our GM, we'll see. I mean, a lot of people are calling for his job. It is what it is.
He's gonna be
I'm
here.
not saying that this exact roster, and I don't think you're trying to say that either, is going to be here. But if there is, things to be done or something like that, I don't expect Chris Greer to just sit on his hands. And granted, even if he says, okay, and I know a lot of people don't want to hear this, right? But it is an absolute another avenue, right? A lot of people say, okay, if we have a top 5 pick, they want a quarterback. Chris Greer might say, I just paid my quarterback. I trust him. We can maybe flip that or even go and get one of these top guys that's coming out that can help improve what some think is a good roster already. I don't like it depends. I mean, I don't know where we're going to end up. There are a lot of conversations to be had. I know a lot of people who do the draft, yourself included, Miss Fins, will, talk about all those endless possibilities depending where we, land and stuff like that. But I don't expect Chris Greer to just say, "Oh, we're gonna run it back" if he is our GM.
Hey, have y'all ever heard the old saying, "The grass ain't always greener on the other side"?
Oof,
Have y'all heard
dude.
that?
Yes, I have, and
Yes,
it's
sir.
definitely not always greener on the other side. That's for dang
Oh,
sure.
oh,
Because we could
okay,
have a
cool.
GM and don't spend money.
Okay, cool. Who was the general manager before Chris Greer?
Um.
Mike Tannenbaum. Remember him?
Yes.
Tannenbaum. Tannenbaum.
Yes.
Yep.
Tannenbaum just had his happy behind sitting on ESPN. That man said the Detroit Lions should go out and trade 3 first-round picks, a second-round pick, and Jahmyr Gibbs for Myles Garrett in Cleveland. Now,
Oh God, stop. What?
I'm not saying Myles Garrett ain't a good player, right?
He
That's
is,
not
but
what I'm
he's not
saying at
worth no
all.
3 first. And
Three,
Jahmyr Gibbs,
three,
who's a
and
top
a second, and a
10 and a
second.
second, who's a top
3
10
first.
running back in the league. Get the heck out of here,
Well,
man.
didn't
He
Tannenbaum give
said
Dominic Nassau all that money
and
Yeah,
thank you right there.
$93 million, the worst contract in the Miami Dolphins
ever?
history.
Didn't he also give Mike Wallace that contract as well?
Fully guaranteed, both of them.
Oh,
I
so
can't.
so
I
again,
can't.
the I just want again what I do up here is just to show people the grass ain't always greener on the other side.
This is true.
So be careful for what you wish for, because again, looking at those Tannenbaum rosters, Dennis Hickey rosters, and all that, you want to compare rosters? You want to tell me what general manager has done a better job with salary cap, offering contracts, and building a current team? Because never, as a Dolphin fan, we always come out and we say, "Oh, people have their orange and aqua glasses on." Okay, cool. I had my orange and aqua glasses on with Dennis Hickey. I never felt as good as I did with this roster. I had my aqua and orange glasses on with Mike Tannenbaum. I never felt as good as I did with this roster. Now, has it worked out? No. The end results are not what we want. And I'm willing to have conversations and listen to, hey, maybe we should do this, this, and this. But the fact remains, I said it for Brian Flores. I thought he got job, right? Because I thought he was good. I think Mike McDaniel is getting a raw deal because I think for the overall, I think Mike McDaniel is good. And I think what people do to Chris Greer is unfair. Because again, has he made mistakes? Yes. Again, I'm 43 years old. I've walked this earth for 43 years. I've yet to see male or female that is perfect. And there's nobody without your feelings being there. There's nobody that's going to tell me Chris Greer has not done his job of the bargain. He held. I'll ask the question. Well, again, cool. Watching the game yesterday, Miss Fins, with starters being out, with all that being said, did Chris Greer lose us that game yesterday? When you were watching the game,
No,
your
because
first
at the
thought,
end of the day,
thank you.
come on, please. We've
It's the
talked
truth.
about this. It's
It's
player
the truth.
execution when it comes to the field.
So
Period.
so
It
so
is
why are
the
we blaming? So why are we blaming Chris Greer for football field and the end results of what happened in the playoffs or whatever? Why are we blaming Chris Greer for that? If you're talking about his player execution and on the field,
because nothing is 100%, and nothing is 100%. Because at the end of the day, there were other options he could have taken or gotten and didn't. So that's where I can see it why a lot of people get frustrated with Chris Greer when
everybody does that. Everybody does that though.
he's not the only one, and we're not the only fan base that gets upset at our team. I listen to some other just randomly. I'm like, let me see what the Giants are feeling right now, or what the Jets are feeling right now, them being down, or you know what I mean, like, or the Patriots even. We're not the only fan base that complains about our GM, our quarterback, our head coach. None of that. We're all about the Dolphins, so we only think, well, we're the only ones going through this. We're not. Not even close. Some other fan bases are worse. Do you hear what the Cowboys fans are going through right now? They're pissed. Paying everybody. Oh, hold on. They paid everybody to not get the results that they want. And they've had the same owner for like 300 years. So listen, we're not the only fan base that goes through this. Now I will
All I'm
say
saying
this, and
is
I will come.
there's mistakes though, Miss Fans, right? And I see it in the chat, and it's a debate between two other people, and I think it's great to use it here, me included, right? I'm not saying I was wrong, because I was wrong. I was out here banging the table for Deshaun Watson, right? If Chris Greer would have pulled the trigger for Deshaun Watson, would that have been the wrong move?
Would that have been the wrong move?
Yes. If Deshaun Watson was our quarterback, right, and giving the same thing, if because we all wanted him, remember, we all
It's true.
wanted Watson, and since he's came back, he's been absolutely trash. So if Chris Greer would have pulled off the trade and we would have traded for Watson and we would have gave him $250 million
We weren't gonna give
guaranteed.
him. We weren't gonna do that.
Well,
So
we don't know what we were gonna do. All I know is what he got. That's all we can go
whatever
off.
whatever the contract would have been, regardless of that, you mean gameplay? Would would have
Again,
been wrong?
no. I'm talking about in everything. I'm talking about if let's say he would have came to Miami and let's say that's what he was looking for, $250 million, and we would have gave it to him. That's all we can go by is what we have in front of us.
230, but yes.
Chris Greer would have been a bad general manager because he would have did everything we wanted. He would have got the quarterback that we wanted. See, this is what I say.
Yeah,
People like that are in a lose-lose
it wouldn't have been a bad
situation.
move. It wouldn't be a bad move.
Are you kidding me? The way
Hold
he's
on.
played.
You gonna let me finish, or like it wouldn't? You asked me a question. Let me tell you why it wouldn't have been a bad move. Because we don't know what it would have turned out to be. We could say all we want about what he's playing over there in Cleveland. Hindsight 2020, if Cleveland was out here perennially since he got traded in the playoffs and ended up in the AFC Championship, would you be saying the same thing? Like we don't know what he would have been with these weapons in this team. So I can't say that this would have been the best move or the worst move. No, at the end, the real answer to that question is my best estimate at that moment when it would have happened is this was the right move to get a player who has shown us he can get those wins that we need at that moment. Hindsight now, taking a look at it, is like, why would I want him when he's getting hurt and he's not able to continue to it? Everybody wants to talk about last year, but he was actually wheeling and dealing till he got hurt. Those five first games, he was doing really well. The five first games last year, he did well until he got injured. He hasn't been consistently on the field.
He's been trash since he played.
His game when he got hurt was his best game all season, in my opinion. But too bad he had to get hurt.
Again, the fact of the matter is he's been trash. Yeah, I ain't trying to hear none of that. Respectfully, the man's been trashed since he donned a Cleveland Brown uniform. And all I'm saying is I try to stay of what he did. You talking about what if he made the AFC championship. What if? Well,
Well,
let me tell
you
you
need to
another
tell me
what
we're the
if.
same team as the Browns. Are we the same team as the Browns? Because that's the only
Well,
way you can. That's the only way you can compare that.
I don't
You mean
know
to
if
tell
we're
me
gonna be
the Browns got the
you're
same type of players we got? They got a Tyreek. They
and
got a
and
Waddle.
and this is what I'm trying to tell you, right? This is what I'm
Miss
trying to
Phins
tell you.
abort. Please abort.
We don't know if we're going to be the same thing as Cleveland. What we do know, and what I will tell you, Miss Finn, we want to be the same Miami Dolphins team. Because if you think you're bringing Deshaun Watson here and you're going to have Tyreek Hill and you're going to be trading for Bradley Chubb and you're going to be doing all this, you're sadly mistaken.
We
Because
wouldn't need a
when
Tyreek Hill.
so
Excuse you?
really, is that what we're
Abort.
doing?
Please.
Is
Abort.
that what we're doing?
That's what we're
Is
doing.
that what we're doing? Stop,
That's
Miss
what we're
Fins. You're
doing.
better than this. You're better than this, Miss Fins. Stop. You're better than this. You know that.
All right,
Stop.
listen. Okay, first two things. First of all, before this gets any more steamy, number one, I can argue any point at any side at any moment. Okay, A and B. I always like to bring the opposing view. Why not? Why will we need Tyreek Hill when we have a quarterback that can throw the ball down the field consistently and does every single play? He can read the defense. Why would we wouldn't need the same. We were gonna come out here with what's his name? Wilson Jr. Right? Is it Wilson Jr.? What's his name? Uh
Talking
what
about
was the
Albert Wilson?
receiver?
Talking
Al
about Albert. You talking about that
was it
regime? I
not
don't
that
know if Albert
no
was
no
still
no what's
there.
that I said? Well the guy we got right before we got
Oh,
Tyreek.
Cedric Wilson.
Cedric Wilson.
Cedric
Thank you.
Wilson.
I know it's a Wilson. Cedric Wilson Jr., right? That's who was gonna be our number one wide receiver. With a quarterback like the Deshaun Watson skill set, which was
Are
what
you
we were
kidding me?
projecting. Why would we need a Tyreek Hill?
Because
Are
he couldn't
you
do
kidding?
nothing with Amari Cooper. So, like, please miss me with this. This is why I say abort. Like, please do not pass go. There is no $200 waiting for you. Don't
There
do
is
this.
$300 waiting
He
for me.
has.
That's
Listen.
crazy, Miss Fins. That's
Listen.
crazy, Miss Fins.
I told you I
Stop.
could argue any
Stop.
moment. Doesn't mean I personally agree with it, but hey, this is what's getting me more views. Okay, you can be mad at me for bringing up this point.
Please stop. They went and got the man Jerry Judy. Now, I'm not saying Jerry Judy is the best thing in Denver, but at least he's something. Like he's better than Cedric to me. I don't know.
Come on, it's not even a question. I was just trying to please,
I mean,
Fitzsaturday. You and I have had a million.
you should have said Jalen Waddle. Like you should like.
Well, of
Wilson
course,
should
we
have
already have
never.
Waddle, dude. Like that's why I'm not even like.
That should have been the wide receiver name
We already
you
have
brought up instead of saying.
Okay, so okay, got it.
Waddle would have been trash with Deshaun Watson too. The man's been horrible.
Yes. Oh, he would have been trash, but I'm saying if you're gonna mention a wide receiver name, like don't
Fine,
go to Cedric.
Hey, but I'm not gonna lie. This has been a great conversation. You know what I mean? You see, you gotta keep it. I gotta keep it fresh. It doesn't mean I 100% agree with with what I'm saying. I'm just taking a different position because right now that's what you brought up with AB's comment. We the real answer is we don't know what he would have been in Miami. We don't know what kind of team we would have had. So that's why it's an impossible question to answer. But I will tell you this, which is what I said earlier, and I started out with this, so maybe I should have reiterated it again. This is the best game I've seen this offense play in the last 2 years. The best game I've seen Tua Tagovailoa play in the last 2 years, maybe even 3 years. And okay, maybe because I am a little more biased towards the defense, and I should have said, I'm gonna cut him a little more grace. But at the end of the day, yeah, the defense definitely didn't help us with this one, man. It didn't. This loss, you got to give it up to. You got to give it up to more of the defense, Lewis. You're right. It's frustrating. I'll tell you that. Because now what do we do? Where do we go from here? Where do you think will be the next step?
we go nowhere. We keep again. I'm not trying to absolve anybody, Miss Fans. I think this team does need some changes. And again, I have said I'm drafting a quarterback, and I'm seriously considered moving off of Tua. Right? Like again, I do think I just don't think when I hear people say tear it down and start over, I don't think that needs to be the case. Like what we did in 2019. I think we got some young, talented guys like Jalen Wright, right? Like Devon A. Chain,
Mm, beautiful.
guys like that. Yeah, that those are guys you're going to build around. But Javon Holland, yeah, we can move off of Javon Holland. Tua, if you want to move off of Tua, cool. I'm with it. You even want to make a move and maybe off of Tyreek or even a Waddle, right?
Oh,
I would be willing to even listen to those conversations. But to just tear it all the way down bare to the bones like we did in 2019, no, I don't agree with that. I don't think you have to do that. I would say like a soft little reset, soft little rebuild here, whatever, make some changes. But no, I
so
again,
like a
I
retooling,
don't absolutely
kind of like what the
a little
Bills
quick
did
ritual.
in the last like 2 years, kind of like not
One
too
one
many
one
big,
thousand percent.
not too many big move aways. You know what I'm saying? But still trying to get enough young players to offset, the age gap because we went from the youngest team in the league to one of the oldest team in the league. So that's what you mean.
Yeah, absolutely. I think every team has reset. We were just talking about Cleveland. Look at Cleveland. They traded
Hmm.
Amari Cooper, but they still got some weapons over there, right? They still got Nick Chubb over there. They still got
Hmm.
a good defense over there. But they made changes, and I think that's what Miami should be thinking about doing, making some changes here and there. But like overall, like when I hear people say just tear everything down, no,
Yeah,
I don't.
that's
I agree. I don't agree with that.
yeah, I could see how that might be a little bit too drastic with the investments we've already made, where we don't have to tear down to the studs, but changes have to be made. You cannot expect it, and we can't use the injuries either because guess what? Every team goes through injuries. You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying that we don't go through them, but every team goes through injuries, and that's the thing. Now, Superfish, shout out to Superfish with the $5 donation. Jordan Poyer is reckless. He gave 15 free yards to the Bills at the worst time. We wouldn't gotten the ball back for either our own winning field goal or overtime. I can't even deny that. I can't even deny that. Didn't Poyer knock out Phillips too? Just read my first. Sorry about that, Superfish. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. I just didn't. I was on a different page and I didn't see it. And shout out to everybody that came through. Thank you guys so much. Hit that like button, guys. We got over 60 people in here. Listen, guys, and thank you for everybody. Oh, look at my guy. Mike Gesicki, 100 yards, 2 touchdowns. It's Phins. I'm out. Enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. Thank you for coming through. Look, we can get upset. We can talk about, what's going on here. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, one thing is for certain. The the Dolphins, man, we could have had this freaking win. Look, obviously this channel is for entertainment purposes, but also too educational as well. Yeah, I was being a little pro bias on the defense because I still don't think it's going to be 100% on them. I still don't agree with 75% either. But I'm willing to move my 55 to 65% on the defense. 65% on the defense than the offense. Almost doesn't count. We lost. Yeah, you're right. What's up, Kimmel? Welcome. Share Bear, what's up? It's just frustrating because this game today, yesterday, ended up being the nail in the coffin so far. To realistically speaking, you can't expect this team to go 8-1 in the last 9. I want to show you guys two things real quick before we skedaddle, because to me this is intense. This is where we're at right now in the division, guys. This is it. This is none else. Now, I told you guys by the end of this show, I'm going to be a delusional Dolphins fan again. I pre warned you, okay? Buffalo, again, I said this last week. Congratulations. You guys won the division, blah, blah, blah. It is what it is. It's no point in even arguing it, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, we're third only because New England lost. So we would have been fourth had they won, if we're being honest. And plus, we're the only team that's actually done their bye. Everybody else has, they have. Look at Torres. This loss is on Florence. I can't. I can't. This is too much. Look, we don't, and this is what I love about my show, guys. You can come here and disagree. There might be a certain position that I take that, might be a little bit controversial. Yeah, I can again argue any side, pro or against. But right now, the Dolphins have put themselves in a position where trying to get to the playoffs is just not going to happen. It would have to take the Dolphins to be otherworldly to even get into. Lewis says the defense is not the only reason we lost yesterday, but it is the biggest reason we lost yesterday. And that is a fact. I don't care how y'all feel about it. Hey, Christmas asks a great question. What's up, Sea Devil? What are the other reasons we lost? That's I should have probably asked you that too, but it's not. It's not the only reason why we lost. But it is definitely one of the reasons why we lost. The defense didn't do it. This is why I put, and it's funny. Not This is why I showed you guys my tweet. Oh, sorry, that's not my tweet. No. Where did I put that tweet? Oh, there it is. No matter the outcome, this is one of the best games I've seen to play. Time for the defense to step up and get us to overtime. They didn't. Just true. I said that. I'm very disappointed on this defense, ladies and gentlemen. I am. I'm also going to acknowledge the fact that I can't expect too much from them because, again, this isn't the emphasis of the team. Shout out to all the subscribers. Be surprised if I didn't lose one. Probably lost one. I don't know. Maybe we got like two more. Hit that like button, guys. Subscribe to Miss Phins if you haven't done so already. And everybody watching on Twitter and Twitch, come and watch. Hit that like button, guys. We need 10 more likes. Thank you. But in order for the Dolphins to even try to get to the 7th seed, because at this point, look, I mean, I'm not trying to say we're out of it, but I'm also not trying to say we're technically not out of it yet, technically. But guys, we have put ourselves in such a hole. There's just not enough, in my opinion, for us. It will take a complete collapse from the Chargers and Denver, because I will tell you this: the AFC North will have two teams. Whether Baltimore ends up winning at the end and Pittsburgh is at the 5th seed, or vice versa, it does not matter. Okay, it doesn't matter. They're gonna have two teams representing them, and if the Cincinnati Bengals rip off more wins, even with their 5 losses, they're gonna end up being the 6th seed. That's the only division that can literally have 3 teams in the playoff. Meaning, there's only one spot really that anybody, Indy, Jets, Tennessee, and us, we could even try to. The kiss of death is one more loss, period, in my opinion. There's no there's just it's gonna be tough to try to even get to the playoffs. So what do you do as a team? And this is gonna lead to my show for tomorrow. What can you do as a team? Lewis said, retool, tear it down. Last night I was talking to a friend. I said we need to tear it down to the studs and just screw it. Blow it all up, man. I did. See, I have no problem. That's what I was saying last night. This team, is it good enough to get you to where you need to be? And the answer of that is no. Period. The way we are currently constructed, this team is not good enough. So there are moves that we can make prior to the deadline. Will they make them? No. We'll discuss that tomorrow. But at the end of the day, I would be shocked if the Miami Dolphins make any sudden move. And I mean, like, if we hear a da-da-da, breaking news, the Dolphins have traded. I'm just saying it just because he's the biggest piece we have. Tua Tagovailoa to the. Nah, I'm just kidding. Relax. Relax, people. Relax. I couldn't help myself. Just gonna. Tyreek, okay? They traded Tyreek to the Carolina Panthers for 2 firsts and a 6th. Something crazy like that, which it wouldn't happen. I would not trade Tyreek to the Chiefs, though. He's not going to the Chiefs. He's not going to any contending team. I'm going to send him to the gulag. But let's just say whatever team we end up sending him, let's say the NFC to get him out of the conference, right? I would be floored. I'd be like, no way. Okay, if we're about to retool, okay. I mean, getting 2 firsts for Tyreek, even Tyreek would tell you, I would trade me for 2 firsts. You know what I mean? Because whether we like it or not, the man has still got the value. The production might not be there right now, but obviously we all know why. So there's no point in even trying to bring that up. But our biggest asset is Tyreek. And by the way, anybody that says nobody's trading for Tua, Taurine, there are teams out there that would trade for Tua. See, this is again, it's about balance, guys. Tua Tagovailoa is actually a good quarterback. He's better than average. He's a good quarterback. Yesterday he played like a really good quarterback, efficiently. So at the end of the day, what we want, we have a really good quarterback. Tua, in my opinion, yesterday showed me, thank God, something that I've seen before. Now I need to see him do it consistently, but maybe he needs to go back to basics. I don't know. What's up, John Paul O'Keefe? Welcome. Let's go, Buffalo. Hey, appreciate you supporting the channel. Thank you so much. Hit that like button, though. Guys, we need 10 more likes, guys. We got about 80 of y'all in here. We need 10 more likes. Really, I'd take 20 more likes. I know not everybody hit the like button. But if we can get 2 firsts for Tyree, you know what I mean? I feel like you almost have to pull that trigger. You almost do. Hit the like button so I don't have to. Really, Michael K? God, I can't. Oh, you're too much, bro. I hit it. Thank you, John. Appreciate you. Thank you for subscribing too. I will be shocked. But to me, that's a great move. That would be a great move. If another team could take the cap for Tyree and give us 2 firsts, man, that would be a great move. Is that gonna happen? I don't see it happening, guys. It's not. And that's just the one. That's just the easiest move that I can think of. What team? I would push him to the NFC. For a team that's really looking to maybe perhaps do it, if a contender is willing to give him up or give up, more assets for him, then yeah. Nobody's giving a 3rd, let alone 2 firsts. You never know, Michael K. You never know. They are desperate teams. We've seen team make some ridiculous moves before. If a team is willing to give me 2 firsts for Tyreek, let's see what you got. Because maybe I could get 2 firsts and a player, or 2 firsts and something else. So I don't foresee it. Dolphin Cinema says, to me, it doesn't matter whose fault it is for the loss we took and been taken. The fact is, we're 2-6 as a franchise, and that is sad. Every player needs to be evaluated and keep with what we can build. Yeah. Oh, keep around what we can build. Yeah. I get it. I get it. Look, what if? Ooh, AB, why you gotta be? Oh, why you gotta be this controversial? God damn. What if Buffalo Bills gives us 2 firsts? If I'm trading within the conference, let alone the division, you're giving me more than 2 firsts. I'm gonna need 2 firsts and a second and a player. 2 firsts and a second and a player. Let me get. Ooh, they'll never do this, but hey, I'll take Kincaid and 2 firsts, and then we're talking. You gotta have Tyreek. They'll never do that. Kincaid is their bread and butter. You know what I mean? How for Tyreek? Kincaid and 2 firsts? Done. I'll take it. I gotta. You don't think that's a good one, vicinity? Kincaid and 2 firsts? A solid young tight end, versatile, and 2 first-round picks. Yeah, that might be later around. So I'm probably getting this year's and next year's, but then I could turn next year's and this year's and next year's and this year's and move up. Bill's gonna take Hill for free. He doesn't fit the mold of the team. Yeah, he's too short. That's what I'm saying. That's why I say it'll never happen. They'll never do that. But I was just answering AB's question. Now, that's what we gotta deal with, ladies and gentlemen, because the fifth position in the conference is already taken by AFC North team. Period. So get over yourselves. You could even argue that the 6th spot is taken by the Chargers, because I don't see anything really stopping the Chargers. So realistically, it's just the 7th seed, and you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams fighting for that. And Denver only has 4 losses. Now, will they accrue more losses? Yes. But Denver's going to only have. I mean, you still got to deal with the Bengals, who have the best shot, in my opinion, to make it. Forget the Jets. The Jets are done. Jets can maybe rattle off 8, 9 more. What is it? They can rattle off like 5 more wins, maybe. They're missing the playoffs. Trust me. They're missing the playoffs. That's not even a question. But if they're missing the playoffs, then remember, we already took our bye. They haven't taken their bye yet. If we can win an extra game, maybe we might have a chance to go up. Maybe. But do we want to, ladies and gentlemen? And this is going to go into tomorrow's game. Do we want to, when we've got an opportunity at being... Oh, man. Hold on. Sorry, guys. There it is. We has opportunity, guys. Right now, look at this. We're the eighth pick so far. Right now, we have the best, and by the best I mean the easiest schedule to go. If any of these teams win, I'm not even lying to you. I'm not even lying. Any of these teams win, and we win, we say the same. But no matter what, Miami has a real chance at picking top 5. They do. It's not even a question. Guys, we need 10 more. Like, we're trying to get to 80 likes, guys, and we're literally 18 likes away. Y'all need to help me out here. We're so close to 80 likes. You know, 8 is my favorite number. Please, please, please. And shout out to Superfish for the $5 donation. Thank you so much, Superfish. Two $5 donations. Not even just it was not even one. It was two $5 donations. And shout out to Marino's Goat also donating to the channel, man. You guys have been amazing supporting the channel. Hit that like button, guys. Hit the like button right now. We need 17 more likes. Good job. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get them 17 likes, guys. And if everybody watching on Twitter and Twitch, please come over and to YouTube. We need the subscription, guys. We're so close. We're 59 people away. I gotta change this. 59 people away, and we're trying to get it before next week. Is it gonna happen? We're gonna try, but I can only do it with you guys. So please, 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 please help us out so we can get to 1,500, guys. We're so close. But you see what I mean? This is what the Dolphins. This is where the Dolphins are at right now. If we would have won last week and this week, or even won one of these last two games, we would have been in a better position and not in the top 10. So right now, we got to see what moves they do move, but what moves they won't do. It's going to be very telling. Whatever the Dolphins decide, I personally think they're not making any real moves, to be honest with you. It's just my opinion. But what's up, Buffalo Wings? Welcome, welcome. But that's just what I think personally right now when it comes to the Dolphins. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Miss Phins, so fine. I'm sure you're doing great. Okay. Top 5 pick, and Greer will have a pick a long snapper. It'll be the greatest long snapper. I know that. We missed our window to trade our running back to Dallas. Yeah. It would have needed to be last week. But to be honest with you, Jeff Wilson Jr., I think, was the one. Well, I don't think. It was reported that he was the one that we were looking to go ahead and trade. But clearly that was, we wouldn't do it. Take two of those 2 first and move up for Ward. I might take more than 2 first, to be honest with you. Because this is what people aren't realizing. If you want to get stuck with, if you really want to move off from Tua, and you want to pick in a 5, you got New England doesn't need a quarterback. Jacksonville doesn't need a quarterback. New Orleans needs a quarterback. Carolina needs a quarterback. Cleveland needs a quarterback. Los Angeles needs a quarterback. The Giants need a quarterback. You gotta go through all these 17 or 6 teams who need a quarterback. That's what we're going up against. We don't need a quarterback. We want a quarterback. There's a difference. We got a guy that will get us to win games. Is he enough to get us past the first round? And so far, the answer is no. Don't be mad at me. Don't come for me. The answer so far is no. And this is where we're at right now. This is what we got right now. We're at 2-6 all the way up to week 9. We've got, what was it? 9 more games, second half. I told you guys to me that after we gotta get through week 10 in order for us to be at halfway point. Technically, we're in the halfway point, but I like to do it after week 10 because it'll mean shorter amount. But we got the Rams away. Now we gotta travel for Monday Night Football. Come home for 2 games with the Raiders, Patriots. Then we gotta go up to the Packers for Thanksgiving. Come back home for the Jets. Travel back to Texans over there. Come back home for the Niners. Then travel to Cleveland and travel to the Jets. This is horrible. Because people may not agree. They might not want to say it, but unfortunately, we might end up splitting with the Jets. And that's horrible. We're beating the Patriots. I'm not worried about that. Raiders is a win. The way the Rams are playing, that's going to be a tough win. If our offense is playing the way that the offense played the last 2 weeks, well, not the last 2 weeks because we took a safety the week before, but we still put up 227-point games back to back, right? If the Austin play like they did this game versus the Rams, in my opinion, we win. Same thing with the Raiders and the Patriots. Packers is going to be very hard. Jets at home will win. Houston's not as good as I thought they would be, but I'm not surprised. So that's actually a game I think that we can get. San Fran is still dealing with a lot of injuries, but they're finding ways to win. That's still a gettable game. Browns, a win. Jets away last week of the season. What, 10 games for him and Devontae Adams to actually get acclimated and get this team going. They're gonna figure it out by week 18. So that's gonna be tough. But I'll tell you this: the only team that comes out of the division of us to the division into the playoffs will be the division winner, aka the Bills. It would take a miracle for us to go on a win streak after. And if we pack them up and we stack it up, it would take a complete collapse by the Bills. And by collapse, I mean Josh Allen is out for the season. It's the only way that they won't win games. That's it. I'm reserved to that. Which won't happen. He's going to still play. The man is a bionic at this point. Nah, John. Don't. You need to stop. I still think the Ravens are going to be the team that comes out of the AFC, in my opinion. And I called this the beginning of the season. It's going to be Ravens, Lions, Super Bowl. And no matter what, fans everywhere are going to win with that Super Bowl. Because, you're going to have people are going to be pulling for Lamar. They finally get his first ring. And you're going to have the entire world pulling for the Lions, to win their first Super Bowl. So, yeah, there you go. If they win 10-12, Miami enters Green Bay week at 5-6. Yeah, no. We wouldn't. We'd have to win every game. And that's just not going to happen. There's 9 more games left, ladies and gentlemen. 9 more games. The most the Dolphins can afford is 8-1. That's where we put ourselves in. That's tough. That's super tough. And you can't really expect we can expect this defense to get worse because, again, we didn't put the emphasis on the defense. We put it on the offense. Guys, we need 16 more likes. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. We got 16 likes away from getting to 80. So help out Miss Phins. We're almost done here, and then we got the show tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna deep dive into this. I'm just giving you a sprinkle of tomorrow because tomorrow I'm definitely gonna go into it even more. This is what we have right now, ladies and gentlemen. We can absolutely make it happen. It's gonna take on. If Mike McDaniel calls a game like this and the players execute, it gives me in offense. Then it makes me feel good that we can actually, compete in every game moving forward. But it would have to take the offense to play like this. And the offense has shown you that they will play like this with Tua. And my man is showing you that he's getting a little bit better, which is what you want to see from your head coach. Shout out to everybody watching on Twitter and Twitch. Guys, I need your help. If you're watching on Twitter and Twitch, go to my page. Come over to YouTube. We need 59 more, y'all, to get to our easy 1,500 sub count, guys. Sea Devil says right now Miami's favorite in weeks 11 and 12, entering Green Bay at 5-6 is not out of the question. Yeah. John makes a great point. Yeah. King Henry could possibly take the Ravens over the hump, but we shall see. I think he's the major reason why I was so pro Ravens, to be honest with you. AB says I'm not pulling for Lamar. I get it, man. I get it. I wish I had Lamar too as my quarterback. Anyways, you guys, I appreciate everybody that came through. Listen, woo, we this game was. I've been kind of bummed out all day, like all day yesterday. I didn't even watch any other game. I didn't. I was like, I don't want to watch no more football. I left, had a dinner with my family, but I was bummed out, man. Thank you, Phins. I appreciate it. One thing that I was saying, this is why I said it, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you, John. We love our team so much, and to be fair and to be honest, our divisional opponents love our team too. Okay, don't let these Bills and Jets fans tell you otherwise. They love our team too. Uh One thing I will say though, it's we're gonna have to play Super Saiyan. I don't know if you guys watch Dragon Ball Z. I know. I know I do. I love Dragon Ball Z. I watched it as a kid. The best Dragon Ball period. Go somewhere else if you don't agree. But to be Super Saiyan, I mean, it's literally a supercharged version of yourself where you're outperforming yourself and you're just like your muscles have muscles. You know what I mean? And you've got great blonde hair spiked up. Okay. Oh, look at that. I try to respect my division rivals for the most part. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, the Miami Dolphins have to be Super Saiyan. And in this game, honestly, we play complementary football in offense and defense. But when you're getting into this part of the half of this, the midway to the season, and then obviously through the pre-playoff, I call it the preseason of the playoffs. You talk about saying every year. I know how because I love Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon. Okay, um, Dolphins. They have to clean up those little stuff. They have to. They have to clean up those little stuff. And if we could take it, and look, even we didn't even have that many penalties that were accepted either. If we can make turn it around, I've seen this team rattle off 7 wins straight. Granted, we're playing bums, so I get it. But right now, we still have an opportunity that if we can just stack wins, we might be able to do something that nobody's gonna expect of us. Ladies and gentlemen, last year at one point the Bills were 6-6, guys. Went on to win the division. That means we gotta win the next 4 games. That's what that means. Who's that? That's the Rams, the Raiders, the Patriots, and the Packers. That's what that means. And we will be 6-6. Exactly where the Bills were last year. And they went on a run. And I'm not saying we're the same thing as the Bills. On paper, we're a better team. Now it's going to have to take every little bit of this team to clean up the mistakes and to execute to the highest level that they can. We got to be Super Saiyans. We got to be Super Saiyans. So if we win the next 4 games, put ourselves in that 6-6 window. Yes, I'm saying it. There is still a chance we can make the playoffs. There is still a chance until we get to 8 wins where there is zero chance. And some people say that's not true, Miss Fans. We can still get into the playoffs with 9-8. No, we can't. So stop. We go 9-8. We're not making the playoffs. This is not the I'm telling you, some people. This isn't the AFC South, ladies and gentlemen. We don't have bums here like the AFC South. We don't. Say what you will. This is in the AFC South, where the winners are 9-8. Like, please. Okay? But we need to take it one step at a time, one game at a time. And you know what? I heard Tua say it. I'm gonna bring it up tomorrow too. We're looking into our next opponent and taking it game by game. Yeah, we have to. There's no other way of doing it. But I appreciate everybody that came through, everybody that donated, everybody that subscribed. Um, where is that Miss Phins Tua kid gloves merch? Yeah, I love it. I love it. Hopium. It's a hell of a drug. Oh, I caught that reference, True Blazer. Guys, y'all are the best, man. Thank you so much for coming through. If you haven't done so already, please do me a favor, guys. It's a joke, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, we're 9 likes away. Okay, guys, help me out here. 9 likes. I knew y'all can give me 9 more likes. We're at 71 likes. Please, please. This will be the most liked ever, I think. No, maybe I got 88 one time, but there you go. We need 8 more likes. Let's go, guys. You know what? I completely forgot. We got 103 votes on my question that I asked y'all. And I'm gonna rip that puppy off. Cool. We need 7 more likes. Let's get. Ooh, we need 6 more likes. Let's get the 6 more likes. Come on, guys. If you're in the chat, exit the chat, hit that like button. 5 more likes. 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 Let's get 5 more likes, people. Let's go. Okay, let me end this poll real quick. We got over 100 of you guys. 103 of you guys answered my question. Ooh, 4 more likes. Let's go. What's up, Ronald? Thank you. Even the Bills fan is telling you, hit that like button, guys. Even the Bills fan is telling you, hit that like button. Okay? Oh, just kidding. Dum dum. Dum dum dum. Okay. Since I need to get those 80 likes. Guys, can we get more subscribers? Can we get 10 more subscribers? 3 more likes. Oh, let's go. 3 more likes. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Yes, we got 2 more songs. Shout out to the 2 more songs. Dum 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 dum. Let's go, party people! Can we get 2 more subscribers? Can we get to 1445? 1445? 1445? 1445? Hit that like button and subscribe. Oh, let's see here. I gotta change this puppy now. Yes. What do we need? What is that? 50? Sim? Yep. We need 57 more of you in this channel. Mortal Kombat. Hey, I love. What is it? Dum 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 dum. Finish it. What is it? Fatality. Get over here. Yep, Scorpion, my favorite. Definitely one of my favorites for sure. Hit that like button, guys. We need 3 more likes. Really? So we just not gonna get the last 3 likes? Come on, help me out here. We need 3 more likes, and we need Miss Phins wins. You know that dude. What is it? I'm telling you. Thank you. But okay, let me get. Oh Lord, I wrote it and I forgot. So guys, I'm giving y'all a couple more minutes. Help me out here, please. If you're watching on Twitter and Twitch, we need 2 more subs, at least 2 more subs for today. Just for today, 2 more subs, and then 3 more likes, guys, to get to 80. Please, Jordan Poyer, secret agent man, secret agent man. Ah. The offense can't carry the defense like Marino could. I mean, I'm not saying nothing. Hey, we got more sub. 1444. 1444. Let's go. Also, too, since I'm already here, guys, we got our Misfit stickers. If you come to a game, I got you. I'm gonna sell these at the store too, but because I'm building my store, y'all already know. Boom, boom, boom. Come get it. Come get it. Look at that. Like and subscribe, peeps. Like and subscribe. And also, too, we got the Misfit shirt. It's $25, guys. It's going to a great cause. Dolphins Cancer Challenge. So go help me out here. We're really trying really hard to get some donations for a great cause, guys. So I appreciate you guys so much. That Boyer hit on Coleman was not cool. Man, it was dumb is what it was. Anywho, let me go ahead and get what do you call it? Let me get this off. So I asked you guys, and over 100 of you guys answered this question, okay? So I think it's a good relative. Main reason why we lost this game. 52% of you guys said the defense. I can't even argue with you. 22% said on McDaniel, 13% said on offense, 11% on Tua. Okay. Now I gotta say it. Y'all sound like haters because Tua had a great game. He had a great game. Period. Tua had a great game. Ain't no way of saying that. He had a great game. So y'all just sound like haters. But yeah, this defense definitely lost this game. Oh, God. I'm always pumping the defense, but what can I say? They let us down, guys. They let us down. Unbelievable, guys. It's so frustrating. Let me refresh this puppy. Did we get one more? Did we get one more still? I don't know. We're about to find out live on the Miss Phins show. Brought to you by Miss Phins Productions. Stay frosty. Okay. If we need one more sub, any Bueller. Tua had a great game, so he has maybe 2 more in him. Yeah. Like those kind of games, yeah, that would have been good. How you doing? Like, what's up, man? How you doing? Cup Poyer. I'm all for it, dude. I'm all for it. Y'all gotta come over here and hit that like button, guys. If you haven't, we got 80 likes. Let's go. Vogue, baby. Vogue. Oh. Wait. What's that Michael Jackson song? Oh, do you remember the time when we fell in love? Do you remember the time when we first met? Guys, I'm having too much fun. Oh my God, we got yes! yes. We got the 445. 445. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. Thank you. You know, if you ever do like Michael, you gotta give you gotta, can we get 4 more? Can we get to 1450? 1450. Like, oh, John, you don't even know. John, I told you guys, listen. At the end of this show, beginning of the show, I told you I was gonna be delusional. Patriot. What am I talking about? Oh God, let me not finish that sentence. My dad would be very happy. I wouldn't. Um, I would be a delusional Miami Dolphins fan. Okay, I'm getting there. My vibes are going up. Okay. Love your vibes. Imagine if the Dolphins would have won. Ooh, if you can't even hold me down in this tent, man. Ooh. Oh yeah, you can. What's up, Antonio? Welcome. Defense had a good game till the end. Neither defense was good the second half. They just scored 3 more points. Our offense lost the game. You know what, Antonio? You're going to get eviscerated for that comment. I can't help you or save you, but everybody's entitled to their opinion. And you know what? I agree too, man, because it's ridiculous. Yo, if the offense would have put up 30 points, we wouldn't even be in this. But I can't really say all that because, people are going to get their feelings about, what do you mean? This offense scored 27. Ooh. And I'm going to be like, hey, 27 wasn't enough. But, I can't really say all that. So, but I'll stay between us, Antonio. Don't tell nobody, please. Okay? The Delusional Patriot said, tell your dad to hold on. I'm Ben Johnson. Oh, in Ben Johnson we trust. All right, cool. Defense did make Buffalo punt and got a pick. That is true. Oh, stop it. I'm on the request line. Oh my God, we got 1448 people. Let's go. We need 2 more subs. 2 more subs. Welcome to the subathon. Maybe I should do a subathon. You know what? Let me put up another post. Should I do a subathon? How many should I do a subathon? I'm doing a subathon. I gotta write this right. If so, how long for? Yes. 6 hours. We do 4. We do 4 hours. Let me see here. Yeah. Okay. Let's do 16. We'll do what? 12. No, that's too much. Hells no. We'll do 12. 8. Okay, there you go. I feel much better about that. Should I do a subathon? Let's see here. Should I, what the gotta have incentives for a subathon. I don't know. Give me some ideas. I've never done a subathon. What should be the incentives? I'm all for it, guys. At this point, guys, we need 2 more subs. We need 2 more subs, guys. And if we can get to 88 likes, Miss Phins love her 88. So let's get Miss Phins to 88 likes. Drew says we're buyers. Drew? Wait, Tyreek is saying that he's gonna what? Even wide receivers want to play with Drake May, including Tyreek. No way. Are you trolling me or you being for real? Is this a for real thing? There's only a 24-hour by definition. Listen. 24 hours is kind of rough, guys. Okay? It's kind of rough. Y'all gonna have to pay for that. You're gonna have to pay for that, because it's kind of rough. You know what I'm saying? Um, but listen, 2 away from 1448, guys. Help me. Oh, it's a thon. Means 24 hours. Is that what that means? Well, whatever. You know, I do it for 8. It don't matter. I'm. It is what it is. I wanna put whatever I want. And since I'm giving y'all a little bit, what would you do if you were the GM? I blow it all up. There you go. F money. I appreciate you for that earlier question. Alovi says the past years Dolphins organization have let go of good talent and then they shine other teams too. That we are this make sense, ladies and gentlemen. The Miami Dolphins are the greatest developing team of all time for other teams, A. And B, we're also the retirement home for freaking players. How does that work? My God, it's so frustrating. Dang. Oh gosh. I just can't. Probably about 20 of them. The day that Chris Greer gets fired, I will celebrate. Oh, look at that. Anybody else gonna vote on this subathon? Subathon? Can we make it happen? Can we get 2 more? Okay, I'm tired. I gotta get out of here. It's already 11 a.m. I'm telling you. Jets can't develop a QB. Yeah, that's true. Well, we'll see. Ooh, Dolphins players focus on football once they leave Miami. Oh, dang. Ooh, that's rough. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Everybody watching on Twitter and Twitch, thank you so much for coming through. You're catching the tail end of this. Listen, let me show you my delusion. The Dolphins are about to go 9-0 in these next 9 games that we have. We're about to enter the playoffs, win the division, and enter the playoffs as the um number 14. And we're about to go on a run. We're about to go and get to the Super Bowl. And that's where I'm at right now. We're going to the Super Bowl, people. I told you I was gonna be my delusional Dolphins player. There's still a chance. Okay? There's still a chance. We can be delusional together. Anywho, guys, listen, I thought we'd be able to get, 2 more subs, but I guess people weren't doing it. YouTube says no, hater. Not to be delusional? Is that what you mean? You saying YouTube says no into what? Being delusional Dolphins fan? Oh, clarify. Billy says I need an 0-9 run. Phins up. That's hilarious. Yeah, well, we can a girl can dream to try to get to. Oh my God! Sorry, I don't even know why I got all that extra happy about it, but we're one sub away. Please, people, help me, help me. We are one sub above, because Jersey Mike's a sub above. Now you froze. I froze. How did I freeze? And we get 8 more likes? We got 8 more likes or no? Do we got any more likes? Ooh. Well, I guess we don't, because we're still at 80 likes. But you know what? We got to the 80 likes. You guys came through and I appreciate it. You guys were the business. Thank you. One more. One more sub. Bam, sub. One more sub. Miss Phins is she's gonna celebrate. One more sub. One more sub. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do, guys. Honestly, I've given you so much. So much. Please help me out here. One more sub. One more sub. Say it with me. One more sub. One more sub. I know you Twitter peeps. Thank you guys for watching. Twitchers, thank you so much for watching too. What else? What else? Is there anything to say? Okay. I appreciate y'all. Listen. For Miss Fans to do a subathon, man, it's gonna have to be an Empire sponsored by you guys. That's all I gotta say. This is Cam Cameron 2.0. Wait a minute. Who's Cam Cameron 2.0? Billy? Ooh! We did it. I'm so happy. Listen, okay, I know a lot of people are like, oh, you only got 1450. What are you celebrating for? You know what? It's a blessing for me, okay? It's an absolute blessing for me. I don't have to do it, but I really enjoy it. You're a really good singer. Sir, you're the only human on earth that's ever said that. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I can harmonize. I don't think I'm a good singer like that. I'm not. Now, don't get me wrong. I come from a family who's extremely musically inclined, and there are singers. Literally, my dad, my brothers, my other brother, very musically inclined. But I appreciate you, sir. I just enjoy myself. Oh my God, thank you. Because of you, I got 1450 subs in this evening. Or is it morning? Is it up morning? Yeah, it is. Oh my God, I don't even know what time it is. Listen, all I know is, um, I just like to have fun, man. So if you're new to the channel, thank you so much for coming through. We made it. But that only means we're 50 subs away from getting to our 1500. Karaoke could be an incentive. Eat a spicy chip, eat sushi on stream. Just a few examples. Thank you. Dude, I'm literally writing those down. So I'm gonna write those down. Thank you. I don't know if I can do the spicy chip. People are gonna have to donate for that one because I heard you almost die, and I'm not that good with spicy stuff. So I mean I like hot wings, but there are limits to this. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I could get like those Buffalo Wild Wings, like super hot wings. Maybe I'll eat one of those. You know, maybe I can do that. Yeah, we'll make it like a fundraiser slash subathon slash whatever. I like that. I like that, John. You keep it going, sir. Thank you. Two spicy chips, dude. I'm totally. Forget that spicy chip challenge. I'm definitely calling the two spicy chips. But guys, thank you so much for coming through. We are 50 subs away from getting to our 1500 sub goal. We're trying to get to 2500 by the end of the season. So technically, we need 1,000 more. But I'm willing to take baby steps. Okay. At the end of the day, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Come watch us tomorrow morning. It is to a Tuesday, but tomorrow is gonna be to a Tuesday deadline. NFL deadline, because what is it? It's the trade deadline. There you go. To a Tuesday trade deadline Tuesday. To a trade deadline Tuesday. I don't know what the heck I'm gonna call it, but it's gonna be one of those two. That's what we're gonna focus on tomorrow. Also, and that is because tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, November 5th, is the most consequential day in our country. Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, it's the NFL trade deadline. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about this trade deadline because at 4 p.m. tomorrow, That's the deadline. So we gotta talk about it. Okay. Also, too, in case you haven't noticed, go out there and vote. If you're eligible, if you're legal, as citizens, we get an opportunity to do it, at least for this time, the general election every 4 years. So, guys, go out and vote. Make your voices heard. Doesn't matter who you vote for. Don't tell me because I don't care. But if you're eligible, if you're legal, if you're to do so and you're able to do so, please go out and vote. Tomorrow is the national general election. Go out and vote, guys. Go out and vote. It is our right. So please, please, please go out and uh, um, give us your best. Whoever you think is going to be best for you and your family and the country, whatever. That's your choice. Don't matter who you vote for, but go out and vote. That is a public service announcement from Miss Phins. Thank you. uh, he's like, now I want all you can eat sushi. Yeah. Yeah. So definitely, again, guys, doesn't matter what you who you vote for. It doesn't matter at all. Not even a little bit. It doesn't. All that matters is that you guys hit that like button, subscribe to Miss Phins, and then Joe. And then make it happen for us, okay? That's it. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. I appreciate all you guys again. Doesn't matter you do it. Go ahead, go out and vote. Vote early. If I know a lot of people gotta work tomorrow too. I get it. That's why I voted early, so I wouldn't have to deal with this. But go out and vote. And make your voices heard. That's all I can say, guys. That's all I can say. I appreciate all of you guys for coming through. You guys, take care. Have fun. Be well. Come out tomorrow morning. I can't wait to see you guys. Man, we're gonna have a lot of fun tomorrow too. Okay, like we always do. I appreciate you. Keep up the great content. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, man. We got the 40. Thank you. Thank you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna bring some of you guys up for this. Now I gotta really think about this subathon. But 24 hours though? Oh, yeah, that's rough, yo. 24 hours? Dang, that's gonna be tough. Like, that's gonna be tough. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. It might even need to not be child. Uh, it might have to be PG-13. Fins up, Lady Dolphins fans. We love you, and you should be the next Miami Dolphins owner. Man, if I could be an owner, I would. I'd do it. So donate, guys, so that I can go ahead and put my bid in. I'll take 5% of the Dolphins. You know what I'm saying? I'd put myself in the building. I'll give you that, and then I'll bring people with me. I'll bring people with me to be able to do it. Oh no, I don't mind doing it 24 hours, John. But if I do it, I'm gonna need you guys' support. Okay? Thank you so much. Shout out to everybody. Thank you so much for coming through. You guys are literally the best. Simply the best. Woo! Better than all the rest. There you go. Better than anyone. Appreciate y'all, man. Take care. Have fun. See y'all tomorrow. We'll be fine, ladies and gentlemen. We're Dolphin fans. We're okay. Who would be your GM, Miss Fins? Oof. I got a couple ideas. So that's a great question, Billy. I got a couple ideas. It might surprise you too. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. Take care. Have fun. I'll catch y'all tomorrow morning. And as always, fins up and bye bye.